What up, y'all? You know who it is. Your boy Jada Kiss, you know what I mean? Right now with Chris Shawn. Shout out to Camden, New Jersey, all my niggas out there. Let's get right into it. Yeah!
Btbtv. Chris Shawn, man. Yo, born, let's get him, man. Yeah. Right never now. Off playing. Used to get busy with them guns in my hand. 4 or 5 or a black 9 with a grand in my pocket and beef cool as a fan. Btbtv, we are not playing. Y'all just talk, we back it up and down. Sideways, F what y'all saying. We Kyrie and Kanye. This a boss talk, so you clowns should just fly away. Yeah. Hop on the bridge, throw your frame off the highway. This not a game, this is business, this my way. Real talk, your opinion is nothing to us. We gon' stay on chill, long as y'all don't violate, but it's not fair. We could be cool or your worst nightmare. We the best, I swear. And you could be my friend or enemy, I don't care. And you better beware, cause we coming for the whole pie and we don't share. No, it just ain't fair. But we the best, I swear. We the best, I stay up in the mix. A project politics, my mood kinda sick. Name well known from the hood to the sticks. 100 on the highway, flying so fast, burn the gears when I shift. Some people kick dirt on your name, what shoes you gave them. Broke your back for them and they got the nerve to play you. Kick rap's door all pushed and shoved my way through. Bum rush the kitchen, put my floor up on the menu. The jealousy be hitting up in jokes. That's why I stay serious like David Banner turned in the Hulk in pure form like the Pope. Haters get infrared beams with the scope, so run and get ghosts. We fight good, boxed in like Floyd on the ropes. I'm the great black hope. Man, we the team and they know it coast to coast and it just ain't fair. We could be cool on your worst nightmare. We the best, I swear. And you can be my friend or enemy, I don't care. And you better beware, cause we coming for the whole pie and we don't share. No, it just ain't fair. We the best, if you with us, put your lighters in the air. No, it just ain't fair. Btbtv. Just ain't fair, man. Yeah.
Salute, boy. Salute chat, everybody.
Salute, bro. We'll talk this shit, bro.
The kid's so real.
Oh man, we about to do better than this, yo. My boy Chris Shawn got the fire, bro. I'm about to play another one of his bangers, bro.
Salute.
Real talk.
The young goat.
The young goat. The young Billy Goat.
Yo, Born. Show them how we do this, man. Btbtv. We bully the bullies. No run, no retreat. Yeah. Btbtv. One more time for y'all in the back. Y'all slow ninjas. Rah. Yo. John Gotti flow, rap Pablo. This rap game Corleone. I can show you how you lay back and watch your pockets grow. Stay away from devious women, end up like Papa Smoke. Y'all wake up every day twitching like yo, I gotta post. I wake up every day mission. It's $1 million notes, dominoes, bodies drop, rot stink like hollow toast. Broadway, man, if you know, then you know. I came for everything. Said I couldn't have, got that and then some, and then some. My ones are overload, say y'all overdose. Your rappers in the tight squeeze and that clutch like Cobra rope. The okie doke, we don't go for that. All she wrote, another tale from the street, death and horror flow. The project, like a ghost trying to haunt your soul. Another tale from the street, homicide the folks who wanna play to the gun scream. Adios. Another tale from the street, black mafia. So Don Corleone mixed with Al Capone. Another tale from the street, like an opera show. These kids be acting to their life movie, curtain closed. Nowadays, your foes will plot you wearing Malcolm X hats, 666. The devil on his shoulder won the death match. Reminiscing when more street ninjas was off the hook, chasing D's up off the block, trying to run and get the force, blood on pavement. He's 12 years old and he tough to play with. He don't go to playground. That's his fiends who want their veins thick. We can't miss. We can hit the target with our hands behind our back, our eyes closed and half brainless. Don't play with us. Another tale from the street, death and horror flow. The projects like a ghost try and haunt your soul. Another tale from the street, homicide the foe. Who on the plates and them guns scream adios. Another tale from the street, black mafio. So Don Corleone mixed with Al Capone. Another tale from the street, like an opera show. These kids be acting to they like movie, curtain closed. Yeah, Btbtv. It's the movement, man. You're born. You're born, let's get 'em. Let's get 'em. Kaz, we up in here, man. Hood famous.
Ronald Robinson, piece of God.
Salute.
Salute. Detroit in the building. Yo, first of all, let me say peace to the 5% nation of guys and nerfs. Salam alaikum, alhamdulillah, rahmatullah, to all the true Muslim brothers and sisters out there. This is the King of New Jersey. This is Btbtv, we bully the bullies. I'm your honorable host, born divine almighty Allah. Yo, check this out, man. Peace to my brother, Cross the Plug up here.
Salute, King.
Podcast. We doing what we do, man. Yo, we ain't no Bloods or no Crips. We doing our own thing. Btbtv that started its own. Be like, nigga, what? You know what I mean? Yo, man, I'm gonna say this, man. I'm gonna say this real quick, man. Yo, all this hip hop shit was going on back in the day, man. I was just getting out. I was just coming home in '98, bro. So when Biggie,
Hello, darling.
I see Dolly Bear. So I was just coming home. Biggie had just got killed. Pac had just got killed before. I was in prison. I was in jail. You know what I'm saying? So I missed all that. When I came home, I was hitting a lot of things. Yeah, I could tell you stories about Biggie when he came to Symphony Hall in Newark, when he came to the Ritz in Elizabeth, New Jersey, when he got run up at the Ritz in Elizabeth, New Jersey. Him, Puffy, Craig Mack, all of these got robbed at the Ritz. Puffy got robbed for what was that? A silver with a pearl handle. 38, bro. It was small. It was 38. A snub nose, bro. That and whatever they had, the jewelry and bread, bro. I remember that shit, bro. I can say this is back in '93.
So Puffy was taking people setting him up way back then on some shit, taking his shit, in other words.
Hell yeah. That'll be a salute to you, Quay. But yo, check this out, man. I want to show y'all something. Lil Shawn, he was down. When Tupac got shot up, he was gonna do a song with Lil Shawn. And this is what Lil Shawn had to say about the situation.
All right.
When Pac started trying to say Biggie was involved with her, when Biggie was not involved with her. Here we go. Let's go there, yo.
Hey, what's up, y'all? This is Uncle Vin Rock coming to you live in Discretion TV.
Nobody knows they're Jodeci yet. And I'm running
Jodeci before Jodeci.
Right. So I'm running with him, checking on this, checking on that. Then he met Mary. Then he hooked me up with Mary. Started messing with Mary.
And you were an artist. It sounds like you saying you were an artist. You touched down.
Of course.
Okay.
So
he's kind of put that out there a little bit already.
So now he gets his own thing.
Puff.
Biggie was signed to Uptown first.
Right. So you didn't know Biggie through
he's a baby. He's young. I knew Un. Un was the hustler for their area with some other guys. Right. So every neighborhood like Wise.
Okay.
Right. Every neighborhood got their big homie getting money. Un was that guy for Biggie's neighborhood. So when Biggie met Puff and Big
So basically, Clean My Mac is a software that you download onto your computer, and it's the best Mac cleaner app to really.
Got on was his right hand, and that's how they started Junior Mafia.
Right. And Undies and all of that.
So when I met I was like, "You don't remember me?"
Right.
He's like, "Nah." I said, "Red Acura." He's like, "Oh shit!" And I called some other names, and he's like, "That was you." I'm like, "Yeah," because I always had one foot in and one foot out, which is how I ended up in the feds later.
Wow,
it caught up to me.
Okay, so let's cut to the chase, right? A lot of people relate you to Tupac as well, and then a lot of people think this is.
Listen, this is the first interview I've ever done in my life.
No problem. I got you. I'm only here because I talk to you off the scenes. You're my friend off the scenes. But I have to be straight. So a lot of people think when they see the Tupac robbery, that was you.
The robbery? What robbery?
The actual robbery of
in the studio?
In the studio.
No, that was a robbery. Oh.
Yeah, it was a robbery.
Yeah. I mean, that's the least part that we all. That's the least part that we all focus on.
Because I listen, as a friend, you're my friend, but your name has been anonymous to this. And then when I looked at the movie, they had nothing but Brooklyn niggas acting that role. So it made me immediately would say, it really had to be Brooklyn niggas. You know Haitian Jack.
Mm-hmm.
You know all these dudes that's anonymous related to that incident. So I just want to ask you, as a friend.
Yeah, that was about to happen.
That was Tupac. That's Tupac. Tupac like, yo, you saw it. You want to ask this? So for the sake of everything, was anything to do with you in Unique Studios? Or can you tell us the real story?
Put it this way.
Or what can you tell us, if anything?
Put it this way, right? All of these guys that was surrounding that incident, I grew up with all of them. They're all from East Flatbush, right? So, when that whole thing went down, he was coming to make a record with me.
Pac?
That's exactly the story I heard.
No, but listen, this is the first time. Listen, this is the first time
it's officially said
I've ever done an interview, period.
Right.
So people
I'm very honored, thank you.
People on my people on my Instagram page hit me up all the time for interviews, right? And my response is not interested, right? And they'll persist and keep going, and then they'll take it upon themselves and do podcasts. This kid did this shit 2 weeks ago, and the follower sent it to me in my DM, and I posted it. And I'm like, I don't even know who is and quoted me as saying something. And I'm like, bruh. And then he popped up in the comments. And I'm like, yo, I'm gonna give you some blood in your mouth when I catch you. Like, so like, who are you?
Right.
And he's like, I reached out to you. So I go on my email and I find some shit from like the top of the year. Yeah. And I'm like, I told you not interested.
Right.
But when I catch you, I'm gonna put some blood in your mouth.
Then you're interested.
Yeah, because I never did no gangster music.
Right.
Because of the shit I was doing off camera.
But I apologize. But Pac was actually coming to see you at that studio.
So what happened? And you know what, man? I'm gonna tell you. I don't fuck with them dudes no more. Right?
Who's them dudes?
I don't even call a name. Like, bro, I'm so tight. See, I don't argue and I don't go back and forth with people.
Okay.
If you say something disparaging about me, I just want to get close enough to you to just grab you. You know what I'm saying? So I don't say nothing. I don't give you no light. I got no shine.
Here's one thing you need to do before buying anything online.
Fresh
Don't
Johnson,
spend another
bro.
dime on Amazon until you watch this first.
So, people make their beds. And when you make your bed at night, you gotta line your bed.
Absolutely.
Right? So if you trapped off, wherever you at, that's on you.
Yeah.
But if you got a problem with me, when I catch you, I'm a boogeyman you. And if you grew up with somebody, you know what they are and what they ain't. So Urban Legend has a certain select few of names from Brooklyn up here.
Yes.
I know the real, and I know who was really putting in that work, and I know who wasn't.
So we know you know.
So I didn't do no gangster music. I never said I'm a gangster at all.
The opposite, yeah, for sure.
So when that happened, I never wanted to do a record with him.
With Pac.
Right.
Okay.
So an ex-friend of mine always had celebrities hanging around.
I thought this is a girl. Is it a girl?
No.
Okay.
So now, one day Tupac pops up. And I'm listening to the music. We draw narratives from the music that we hear people make. And then
you didn't. So Pac wasn't known at this time when you met him.
He was doing
It's the early days of Pac.
Well, he was known, awesome. But he was doing.
It was right after Digital Underground days.
Yeah, it was after Digital Underground. He was
Apocalypse Now.
He was in New York doing.
And you know what I realized?
After Juice.
And you know what I realized? And you correct me if I'm wrong. What I realized is after, I really looked at Pac's career, right? And I looked at it, and he had to be in New York for like the first 12 years of his career. So you're saying that is that the role you played, or?
No, right before he was doing Above the Rim.
Bad.
Right? So this right before the rape case.
Okay.
He pops up at one of our hangout spots. So we used to hang in this certain place every day. Then on Tuesdays, next door was a comedy spot. This is in Queens. So we in the barbershop and Tupac pops up. And we're there and they're joking with him because he had and you can go on the internet and pull these pictures up and nobody ever notices that. So you just see somebody, you're like, oh shit, no. When he changed, he took off his herringbone, then he had a diamond cross, then he had a diamond pinky ring, then he had a gold presidential. Before that, he had a herringbone, he had baggy jeans. So there was a time he started dressing up. He had like motorcycle boots, a vest, like good sweaters. That's all the dudes in my circle. He came around and we watched him and they clowned him. And I sat there and I didn't like it because that's not who I thought he was.
What do you mean they clowned him for having the wrong?
And you didn't like that they were clowning him, or you didn't like the way he took it?
I didn't like that he took it.
Okay.
Right. Because that's, they say don't meet your heroes.
Right.
I've never stopped being a fan of rap.
You'll be discouraged. Yeah.
So when I came in the game, I was still a fan of rap music. So now you know how it is. You got a record out and people know the record and they know you, but you're seeing people that you just saw on TV or heard on the radio.
Yes.
I always walk up to dudes, damn man, good to meet you.
Yeah.
And the greeting wasn't always good coming back.
Right.
And we'll get to that because I'm gonna smash somebody today.
Yeah, let's do it.
Me and another friend of mine, because it was a lot of us, and everybody, we all weren't getting money together. So 2 people might have been in North Carolina, 2 people might have been in deep, but we'll all get together. And we got up and went next door to Manhattan proper on 217th and Linden. And I was sitting there going, yo, I never imagined him to be the person that would sit through that.
To my pop.
Yeah. Okay. The next day, new jewelry, new clothes. And I was like, oh shit. And he changed. So if you go on the internet and you start pulling up those pictures, you'll see the different him. So another day I'm at the same place. The dude that owned the spot, who was an ex-friend of mine, he's like, yo, come with me to the city to pick him up. So we drive in there.
Pick up Pac.
Me and this guy, we argue like cats and dogs, right? And he's
you and the guy or you and Pac?
Me and the guy.
Okay.
And he's like, oh, Pac listens, you don't listen. I'm like, I got more money than you. Why am I listening? Like, you know what I'm saying? Right. And we pulled up to the Park of Meridian.
Park of Meridian, 57th Street.
56.
56, yeah. Well, I go to 57th side. I'm gonna blow myself up. I'm so sorry. I go.
And Pac came out and he got in the car. Now
this week got the rape case as well, too, right?
So we're in the 850. I'm in the back seat. Bro, there's no room in the 850 in the back seat. Pac gets in with a Ziploc bag of weed. This dude don't like weed or rap music. So I'm in the back going, I gotta get the fuck out this car. And I can't move. There's no door. He's armed. Pac's armed. He puts in a Spice One tape. He don't like rap music. And I'm in the back going,
hold on. Before we finish, let me say salute to Stone, salute to P. White, UK Btbtv General, bro. My brother rocked with me since 2017. Salute to
Real
him.
talk.
Dolly
Salute.
being here. You know what I'm saying?
Salute P. White.
Yeah.
Let me shout out everybody that's in real quick, bro. Because I want to be right in Zach, man.
Real
Jersey
tight.
Rich, salute. Chris
Salute,
John, New Jersey, Btbtv, salute. Boucher, 850, salute. Dolly Bear, salute. Rob Roberts, a piece of the gods. Rodney Higgins, salute. Thanks for coming through, y'all. Let's get it popping.
I gotta get the fuck out this car. Right? We go back through the Midtown Tunnel. We get back to this shop.
Magnanimous amount, peace to the God.
I get out the car. My car is parked there. And he's like, yo, go get Scooter, and we're gonna go meet up at such and such restaurant. We hanging out tonight. I was like, all right, yeah. I drove off. I'm like, yo, thank you, God, for getting me out the fuck this. So I.
Producers, if you struggle finding sounds and samples that work for you, then you have to check out this plugin.
Hey,
it's called Arcade,
for a
and it's my
second. I got a
number
question
one
there.
go-to for building tracks. You can load a sampler, play an instrument.
Go to Brooklyn to get my.
Go ahead.
So basically, he said, and that's kind of hurtful. Like he said, when we never meet your heroes. So when he met him, he was nothing like what we know him as. And like he said, it bothered him to be like, why this dude changed like that? Why is these dudes clowning him? And why did he go change? I mean, damn, that's crazy to know he didn't even smoke back then. But I don't know, was Pac trying to fit in with the niggas or something?
Yeah, Pac was trying to fit in, bro.
Damn.
Pac was definitely trying to fit in, bro.
Yeah, he said he didn't even smoke. And the nigga had a big bag of wood in the back. They got him in a little bit. He tripping off. They got him in a little bitty seat in the back seat.
He said no. He said dude didn't smoke. That was there with Pac. Pac was smoking there. Pac always smoked.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's crazy.
He home didn't smoke, but he let Pac he was smoking. That's what he's saying.
Yeah, that's crazy. Okay.
Well, one second, give me a second. One second, I'm gonna catch it, bro.
Yeah.
Need to wipe it real quick. I'm just putting talking something up and the parts up. Yeah. Give me 1 second, Doug.
Nah, yeah, I just what you think about that, Mac?
Yeah, that's Pac, you know.
Yeah.
Doing this thing, you know what I'm saying? A lot of them Geminis have multiple personalities, man. So I learned not to hold it against them.
No, you're right. That's real.
These niggas got split personalities like women, bro.
Yeah. That's crazy, man. But no, you're right about it. That's crazy.
All right, here we go. We're going back, y'all. All
right.
Get my man Scooter. I just visited him Monday in Otisville, right?
Big up Scooter, yeah.
So,
Otisville? Otisville, the feds. Okay, my bad.
Yeah, that's the feds. It's just upstate. So that's my co-defendant.
Okay, cool.
So we're getting ready to actually get his case turned over. He's been in 21 years and 5 months.
That's hard.
So I get there and he's dressed, Scooter. So he's dressed.
Right.
And he's like, yo, we're gonna meet Pac and him. I'm like, nah, we're not going to meet them. I'm like, yo, bro, and I'm running it down, right? I'm in the back seat, and he's playing Spice One. He's smoking weed.
But
he's
don't tell me this is the night that Pac got shot.
Listen. Because, yo, and he wants to go meet up with them bad. He's not driving, I'm driving. And we sitting there. We just in the house drinking champagne, watching New York 1. And we get the call. That's the night they caught the rape case at Nels. They was at Nels, and then it happened at the Parker Meridian.
And it happened at the Parker Meridian.
So I'm looking at him. I'm like, bruh, I didn't know that was gonna happen, but I knew it wasn't good.
You knew that night wasn't good.
Like the vibe was
The vibe was off.
Oh, all right. Look, I'm just catching on to what you're saying. So you saying that you could have actually been there the night that Pac caught the rape case. That's what you're saying.
That's exactly what he's saying.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
That's a clap-worthy moment.
You know what? History.
Yeah. Well, good that you were there.
No,
that's reason to clap.
Yeah, that's reason to clap because that's real history.
You see, the thing is, for me, you know, no matter what's going on, right? You got guys that run the street and then they'll speak about the shit that they did to glorify it because they're trying to get attention.
Okay.
I'm not that guy.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So I really don't want nobody to know any intricacies. So a lot of people don't even know what I went to jail for.
Right.
Because I never made gangster music. So Lil Wayne, Prodigy, all these guys going to jail for these guns that's never been fired. If you carry the gun,
Lil Shawn, I gotta be honest with you. As much as you're trying to be humble, niggas in the street knew you was not the guy to play with.
They think. See, that's another thing, right? And I always tell my man, no. Listen,
I'm gonna let you talk.
You got to think about it, right? You see, even you, right?
But niggas knew.
They're going to take pictures. Now, you've been in the visiting room, right? So you know how it go. Pictures is over here, y'all go back over there, and this is the visiting room. The COs sit there. The vending machines is over there, right? There you go. And Tut goes up to take a picture with his family. He stops over there and he sees me. He's like, yo, Little, what's up? But he wouldn't come nowhere near me.
Tut, yeah, okay.
And I'm asking Scooter, what's going on? Like, he's like, I don't fuck with that dude. You see, so urban legend has this.
That y'all all together.
But bruh, in the circle, it's like the shit that happened in your house. We don't know.
Right.
So nobody knows what happened in my house.
Right.
I know. And I'm not gonna expose you.
Yeah.
But be cool.
But you definitely did not have anything to do with robbery or Tupac.
Jesus Christ, bro.
That's my friend. I gotta talk to him like a friend. No, I gotta talk to him like a friend. Like,
nothing. See, nothing. So I don't even know why people are doing interviews connecting themselves to this.
They be pointing at
because
you
they didn't have nothing to do with that shit.
That's real.
I was there.
You were there.
Bro, listen, my
The
car was
niggas
stuck
came
in the
to
parking
see
lot. Yeah, I had to go back the next day to get my car.
When Pac went up in the elevator,
I was upstairs already. Big was there.
The first one to see him on the door.
No one never heard his story.
You know what? No, because in Quad,
give me some.
The elevators are here.
No more one.
I'm in.
And when you get off the elevator, it's like a wall. Yeah. And I was over here by reception with Andre Harrell and Puff.
Andre Harrell was there too?
Of course.
And Puff?
Yeah, because here's the thing. This is how the whole shit came about. Andre was doing New York Undercover. You know that was his television show. With Malik Yoba.
Executive producer?
You didn't know that?
I didn't know that.
Okay, so.
But what was his role in the show? He produced, executive producer?
He was producer.
Okay.
That was his shit.
That's nice.
That's crazy.
So somebody had a bright idea and said, yo, look, we're going to get Pac to do a song with Shawn. I had just signed to Uptown at the time.
Because at the time, let me just describe this. You're way hotter than Biggie Smalls. Biggie is not even.
He just started.
Biggie was not even.
You'd be the OG to him.
You got Biggie's on my other Shawn. Is that record popping already?
After that.
After.
I mean, think about it. He had songs released on
That was
Uptown,
right before.
and Big didn't have records on Uptown.
So when I was on Uptown MCA, I released Dom Perignon.
Right.
And Big was in the video, right? So when dude got there and got off the elevator.
Okay, I gotta ask. When you say dude, you say
Tupac.
All right, cool.
So even the account that he made, that's not what happened.
What's the account that he made? Can we
He said
recap?
everybody. He said got the elevator. Everybody ran from him, and they wasn't. That's not what happened. We ran towards him, and we tried to get him to sit down.
Wow.
And he went to sit down, and he popped back up.
Which is what C says. C says that all the time.
Yeah, C said that.
Yes,
But we
he
didn't
does.
know, right? And he said, "Call my mother."
Franklin is going to war.
Good morning. Good morning.
And detectives got there. Ambulance got there, right? And they put him in the gurney and they stood him up and they brought him in the elevator to bring him down. So now everybody else that was still there, the police was like, we know that there's guns up here. We're gonna search this floor. I heard that. And there was one guy, short guy, that was with Tupac and them. He didn't leave when they left. And he was just on the wall stiff. And I walked up to him and I was like, yo, you good? He was like, yeah. And I said, come with me in the back. I brought him in what they call the live room, where they have instruments, right? And I searched him. He had a hammer on him. I took it off his waist.
But you had to search him?
Yeah. Took it off his waist, put it in the piano. And I said, the cops are gonna search this floor. So now, you know, let a couple days go by and you can come back and get your shit. And he was like, thanks. I said, don't worry about it. Months later, me and Big, God bless the dead, we in Daddy's house. And we're talking about this. And Big is like, yo, I don't know why he would think that I had anything to do with that. Tupac came to New York and I told him about hanging out with these guys. Tupac went and told these niggas that Big said that shit. So now they was on after Big. See, you don't hear that shit. You dig?
I do hear it.
You heard this.
It's not pulverized. It's not.
All right, check this out, yo. Tupac would have told them niggas, Haitian Jack and Jimmy Henchman, that Biggie said don't fuck with him. So what happened was, now they coming at Biggie trying to extort Biggie. So that's why Biggie stopped fucking with Tupac like that, bro. It wasn't that big. It wasn't that Biggie set that shit up. It was that Biggie told Tupac. He went back and told them niggas what Biggie said. And Biggie from Brooklyn.
From what I'm understanding, Biggie warned him like 5 or 6 times about being around them dudes.
Yeah.
For real.
See, what the process of all that is, Big couldn't say it out loud because the extortion would have turned on Big. They would have turned everything they was doing to Pop on Big.
Right.
So he couldn't, you know what I mean? It was so much he could have said to Pop. Like, you know, like if it was one of us, I'm pretty sure he'd be like, yo, man, what are you fucking with them niggas for? Them niggas is grimy. Blah, blah, blah. But Big couldn't do that because most of his bodyguards were scared of Henchman and Haitian Jack and them niggas. So.
But you know, keep it real. Haitian Jack wasn't really the gangster out of them niggas. Jimmy Henchman was the gangster.
Jimmy Henchman was the goon. Haitian Jack was the gangster with the brains.
Yeah. Yo, rest in peace, Pop. Pop started a whole war, bro. Yo, I'm gonna check this shit. Hold on, real quick. Hold on 1 second.
It's not, you know.
Right.
But I did hear that.
So Big was mad that Pac put him on blast. He said, I can't believe that. I'm the one that went and got his gun for him out the studio. I looked and I said, you got it out the piano. He said, how'd you know? I said, because I put it there. All of that shit that happened afterwards was a ploy. And it was manufactured by Suge Knight.
When you say ploy, I don't know what a ploy means.
Here's the thing.
It was a game plan. Right. It was a game plan to get him
So
to go over there.
It was a
strategy.
So if you think about back then, Tupac got convicted of the rape, he went to jail. That sucker nigga Kevin Powell did an interview for Vibe with Tupac.
The writer Kevin Powell.
The light-skinned guy, I know.
And Tupac said, Thug Life is dead. He said, I might be killed after this interview, but I want my truth to be known. Right? And he's doing the interview, right? Suge Knight goes to get him out of jail.
Yeah.
When Suge Knight got him out of jail, it's the first time you heard Biggie and Puff did it. That whole East Coast, West Coast shit was manufactured by Suge. Suge did that shit.
But not the shooting. You're saying that.
No. I'm talking about
okay, just to be
the
clear.
Blaming of Puff and Big. That was Suge.
So not Vibe, not the media. You're saying Suge.
Tupac wasn't saying that. Tupac was blaming street guys. After Suge came and got him out of jail.
And that's the reason. I'm gonna be honest. That's where I keep asking you, because when Tupac was blaming the street guys,
Notorious retarded nigga.
You was one of the #1 names.
Yeah, but I wasn't a street guy.
He wasn't. He was writing songs.
I was a rapper.
He was rapping.
I'm not gonna lie, I can't really let you get away with
But
that.
you have to because the thing is, you have to.
Sound like a spy novel.
Yeah, but you have to. You know why? Because you wouldn't know that if you didn't have a foot in the street. You ain't know anything about me. What'd you know?
I'm not gonna lie, you're very good.
I'm saying, what would you know? But it's the truth. Like, what would you know?
Yo, Pac sold Biggie out, bro. That's some foul shit, bro. I'm trying, you my man. I'm trying to help you to these niggas. They ain't no good. And you go tell these niggas what I said. Now you make it out for me in the street. That's some foul shit, yo.
I totally agree.
All you Pac love, I understand. I love Pac too. Pac was in Jersey heavy. I met Pac in Jersey multiple times. Me and Hussein Fatal, we did bids together. We hung together. Fatal Hussein used to come to Elizabeth to my project and chill with my boys. You know what I'm saying? He was niggas. You know what I mean? So I know Fatal Hussein Fatal, bro.
Right.
And yo, I tell you, them niggas used to be all through Elizabeth, you know, all through Stars, all through my place, bro. Niggas don't know that, but I know that, bro. So I seen how Pac handles shit sometimes, bro. I seen how Trench handles shit sometimes.
Right.
Yo, Apache, my man, I love Apache, bro. Apache was a real nigga. Rest in peace.
Rest in peace, right.
So what these niggas talking about, all these niggas talking about Pac, you niggas don't know Pac, bro. Y'all don't know Naughty by Nature. Y'all don't know Apache. Y'all don't know Nikki D. Y'all don't know Heather. You know what I'm saying? Y'all don't know Lords and Undergrounds. Y'all don't know Redman. Y'all don't know Cool V. Y'all don't know Biz Markie, nigga.
Right.
Y'all know Big Daddy came to come chill in Elizabeth Heavy. We had our block parties at the Pioneer Homes in the Gloria Manors. Right on Magnolia, niggas. Y'all don't know that shit, bro. I've been seeing the shit. Then when I came from prison, the first job I got was bodyguarding for these niggas. Bouncing in clubs, holding celebrities down, man. I seen this shit, man.
Right.
So what I'm saying, I know what I know, bro.
Yeah.
Yo, Pac was a foul ass nigga. I heard even Pac talking about, oh, yo, West Side. I'm from the West Side. When this nigga was born at Clinton State Correctional Facility in New Jersey. Let's get real. His mother had him when she was at Clinton State Correctional Facility. He wasn't born in Harlem, but he moved to Harlem when she came to prison. Let's keep it all funky, yo. We know this. Yo, Brooks and Tuck. Am I lying? Am I lying?
No, you're not at all.
All right, it's facts too. And yo, I remember an interview with Matula Shakur. He was like, yo, Pac wasn't moving righteous at those times. You know, he should have been more careful on the way he moved and who he was moving with, you know? Because Matula Shakur was saying, yo, he shouldn't have got shot, you know what I'm saying? He should have had his shit on him. He should have been ready, you know? So.
And then he trying to blame niggas like Stretch. Big Stretch love Pac. Big Stretch would have set Pac up.
Now that's why I want to get in that, because from what I'm understanding, Stretch the one that really told Pac, like, yo, I'm not gonna keep coming around you if you keep hanging around these niggas, because these niggas are bad for your brand. But you know, Pac do what he want to do.
Yeah.
Pac didn't care what Stretch said, bro. Pac want to care what he felt. You know what I mean?
Right.
That's real.
Right.
Pac didn't care what Stretch felt, bro. Pac was trying to sun Stretch at one time, bro. He told me he'll tell Stretch, nigga, why you drop to the floor? Why did you jump up and take the gun from a nigga? Nigga, I'm not taking no guns from no niggas. I'm a grown ass man. I'm a human, nigga. I get shot out bleed like you, nigga.
Right.
Or you're forever, please, man.
See, and my response would have been, in no disrespect, I'd have been like, well, nigga, you had the pistol on you. How the fuck you shot yourself and not them?
Facts. You gonna keep it real, man. We'll keep it real, man. We're gonna be real. We're gonna be on some gangster shit. We're gonna be, man, come on, man. This is a little strong that I said. That's right. This is a little strong that I said. Yo, because I got some more shit with Lil my show. That's
right. So if I never spoke about this before, right? And I'm telling you how this shit unraveled. If you see media, if it's on the newspaper tomorrow on the cover, y'all all gonna talk. Trump gets impeached. Everybody in the room is going, Trump gets impeached, but he's not gonna be removed, but he's impeached.
Right.
You don't know what the fuck that means.
Yeah, they don't know the nuance.
He's still the president of the United States.
Well, your case is different.
Come on.
Are you still gonna ask him if he robbed him?
I had to be fair.
Ask him one more time.
I had to be fair to my fans. Listen.
Come on.
You're a real nigga.
But you only know that.
And real niggas in the world be like, yo,
Rob
Lil
people?
Shawn, no. They said, this is what they say. They say, Lil Shawn, Scooter, you named his name. Now that you named it. And what's the other nigga?
I don't know. Somebody.
What's the other nigga? The other nigga. The other Brooklyn nigga. They said the y'all three niggas, the niggas that robbed Tupac.
Yeah, but I'm telling you.
And then y'all bring it to Gabriel.
But damn, you ain't that funny. You motherfucker.
That was definitely a joke.
But here's the thing.
Okay.
It's been
25
years.
Yeah.
Is there a statute of limitations to that?
Of course. But 25 years, right?
Yes.
I was the only one questioned for the crime.
Oh, you were actually questioned over it?
I thought they questioned Big too.
No, I was the only one questioned. And I wouldn't. No.
They came out.
No. No. I was the only one questioned for the crime.
So you were a prime suspect at that moment?
Yeah, because I had an open case in the same precinct.
Right.
At that time. And I said, I'll sit down with them. I don't care. But Andre has to be there.
All right.
Yep. Yeah. So we're in Andre's office and they get there and they're like, yeah, we heard you were jealous of Tupac. And I'm like,
And
really?
this is the feds or this is
No,
regular
state.
Okay. Let's take it.
NYPD.
Yeah.
And they said, we heard you were jealous.
Caddy, what up with you, Caddy?
I'm like, really? That's your angle? All right. Peace. And I got up and walked out. Like, what are you
Great
talking
story,
about?
guys.
Yeah, because, oh, nah, you know that. Come on, champ. Come on, champ.
So,
you did.
Wait a minute.
But bro,
Listen, my bro, Finesse,
I'm listening.
DJ Finesse, aka.
If I take something from you,
you know we do, bro. Let's just stand up. Rick City, stand up. Let's do it.
if I take your chain and your watch,
Yes, what up, bro?
so
But that's how y'all not doing his numbers.
it won't be
Doing that
that.
big house.
But you ever get offended by those stories?
All the time, but not anymore. After the past, think about it. I'm in jail, and that shit is coming to me.
And people is
in jail
of robbing Tupac.
Right, but you know
how did that happen? Like when you're in jail, you niggas are like, you robbed Tupac.
It's not just robbing. It's
you're in every jail, right?
At Hip Optical, we offer high-quality, fashionable glasses at a fraction of the cost.
There's something out there right now that I can't find. I don't know where it's at on YouTube, but there's something out there right now that states right before Pac got to the studio that he had a big ass argument with Jimmy Henchman anyway.
Yeah, hold up. Now, I'm gonna tell you right now. I'm gonna put it up right now for you. I got that right here waiting for you, bro.
All right,
let's go. We're gonna get to it, bro. We're gonna get to the business, nigga.
All right. Yep.
Crazy because I met Tupac through Jack. Right. Jack had a barbershop on 217th in Linden in Queens, which was next door to a comedy club called Manhattan Proper that they did every Tuesday. So we'd be in the barbershop long after they stopped cutting hair, drinking champagne every night, especially if it was a Tuesday, and then we'll go next door to Manhattan Proper. So one night you come to the barbershop, he's in there with Madonna. Right. Jack always had a knack for celebrity. They loved him.
Right.
Another night it was Shabba
Ranks.
Another night it was the dude that Kane stomped out at Minister Society.
Actor.
Yeah. Right. Anybody he saw gravitated to him. So we in the barbershop and he comes in with Tupac. Now me and Jack always argue back and forth.
Yeah, you guys had a weird relationship
all the time, man.
About like
what?
what?
Because Jack always tried to treat me like a little brother.
Right.
But I wasn't really good with his decision making in life. So to respect, like I had older dudes around me that I was rocking with. You know what I mean? And Jack's a loud person, you know, So when he brought Pac around, he's like, yo, Pac listens, you don't listen. And I'm like, so I should listen to you.
Because this guy listens to you.
Yeah, like Nah, I'm
Right,
good.
right.
So when I saw them together, it was crazy. Tupac is smoking weed. Jack don't like weed.
Right.
Tupac's listening to Spice One.
Hold on. Hey, Born, pause that real quick. Pause that real quick for me.
So I saw.
Hey, y'all. I mean, this is this Born channel, man. It's too many of y'all in here for not to be hitting that like button, man. Come on, man. Respect the channel. Respect the channel, man. Hit that like button.
Indeed, bro. I appreciate that, bro. I'm just giving content, man. I ain't worried about the nigga. I'm just because I was we was here for this shit when the shit was going on, bro.
Facts.
Remember this shit, bro.
But they want to hear this story. They should, you know what I mean? Hit that like button. Fuck all that. Hit that like button.
Like, I hit that like button, like my bro said. Hit that like button, like my bro said. Let's get back to it.
Let's go.
Saw both of them together, and it was just like, all right, they're both trying to prove them. Me and Jack was at the barbershop, and very rarely was he and I alone together. We always had a liaison, like a buffer, you know what I'm saying, that kind of kept the peace. You know, we never got physical, you know what I'm saying, but we always argued, stated out. We never agreed on much, right? I've always been my own man, but I had certain people that I had a lot of respect for, their opinions. Me and Jack was cool, you know. It's a lineage thing. So one night, we at the barbershop, early evening in Queens, and he's like, I want you to come with me to pick up Tupac. I don't want to go, but I want to go. Because I want to see the two of them mesh together. Right? So, I left my car parked in front of the barbershop, jumped in his 850, and we rolled through the Midtown Tunnel to the Parker Meridian. I got in the back. You know how small the back of an 850 is, man?
It's tiny.
Tupac is coming out the hotel. I've never been so scared in my life.
Of what?
Yeah, because I'm like, listen, if I'm going to jail, man, I got to go on my own merit. Right? Tupac comes out the hotel, gets in the car, don't even know I'm in the back. Got his gun on him, takes his gun out. I'm going, oh, man. Like, this is not even, I can't even open a door. I can't get out unless somebody in front gets out.
Right.
Ziploc bag of weed, Spice One tape. I know Jack got a gun on him. I'm in the back going, yo, please let me make it back through this Midtown tunnel to my car in one piece.
Right.
I'm praying. Jack drove off, maybe a block and a half, and then said, yo, Pac, that's Shawn, Pac. He turned around, yo, what's up, man? And it was like I wasn't there.
Right.
He's blasting Spice One. I know Jack don't want to hear that shit. But he's not contesting it. And I'm sitting there going, yo, where am I?
Right.
Right? So
this New York or this Cali?
So I got my fingers crossed to get back to my car. Get back to the car. He's like, yo, Jack says, yo, we gonna go. I think it was a chick named Lisa, had a restaurant in Long Island. He said, we're gonna go to Lisa's restaurant to eat. Then we're gonna go out to the city. Go pick up Scoots, man, and meet us. It's like, all right, no doubt.
Right.
Nice meeting you, Pop. Cool. Yo, I got my car and tore ass up Springfield, right? And I called Scoot. I'm like, yo, where you at? He said, oh, mom, stop with me. I get over there. He's getting dressed. Yo. He said, yo, he's gonna tell you what just happened.
Yeah, reach that shit.
Takes his gun out, Ziploc bag of weed. Jack. And he puts Spice One. Fucking Spice One. West Coast rapper, man. Listen, but you know Jack don't like rap. Jack don't even like the smell of weed. So Tupac smoking weed out the window. They going through the Midtown Tunnel, man. We passed the toll. booth and he paid the toll. He smoked weed. We got guns in the car. Yo, I was scared. I want to get the fuck out this car. These two crazy niggas impressing each other. I said, yo, dude, you can't hang out with them.
Right.
So Scoots is like, nah, we going to Nels. I said, nah, I'm not going nowhere around them niggas.
Right.
I'm not getting back around them niggas. And you not going either. Nah, we going, dude. Get somebody else to drive. I'm not going back around them niggas. So now, we used to sit in the crib and watch New York 1. And the news repeats every 5 minutes.
Yep.
Unless something new happens, breaking news, and we drinking Moet. We get the call. That was the night they got locked up for the rape.
So going back to the situation, man, how do you get this situation where you're about to record with Tupac?
So
you talking about you were on Uptown.
Right. So then after that, Andre had New York Undercover.
Right.
A lot of people didn't know that was his.
Yes.
So it was him and Dick Wolf. Right. So Andre was really breaking into Hollywood, right? With the Boomerang movie, and you know what I'm saying, he was transitioning into that. So
nice.
Jimmy knew that I didn't really want to make records anymore and my heart wasn't in it. So Jimmy was like, nah, I'm gonna get my mark in this industry and I'm gonna make this little idiot.
One second, y'all. You pause this real quick.
And went to Andre.
I got the big bro, Gongo Roach in the building. Salute, Gongo.
Salute, Gongo.
Peace, King. What's good, man?
Yo, man, we
already know.
We do that Lil Shawn, that Tupac, that Biggie shit, the beef, man. I know you was around for that, so that's why I brought you in so you can speak your piece, man.
Absolute. Let me just close my window so I can hear everything.
All right.
All right, yeah, no, just keep playing it, so I'll interject, you know?
All right, go ahead. I'm going to rewind it for you, son, because you just got here. I'm going to rewind it.
Okay, I appreciate it.
17th in London and Queens, which was next door to a comedy club called Manhattan Proper that they did every Tuesday. So we'd be in the barbershop long after they stopped cutting hair, drinking champagne every night, especially if it was a Tuesday, and then we'll go next door to Manhattan Proper. So one night you come to the barbershop, he's in there with Madonna.
Right.
Jack always had a knack for
Hold
celebrity.
on, y'all. I'm gonna put the first one up first so you hear the first one, y'all. Let me hear the first one first.
All right. All good. You good? All good.
Here we go, y'all.
You call the shots.
Pino giving me suits, gang. Hey, what's up, y'all?
Oh, right. So every neighborhood like Wise.
Okay.
Right. Every neighborhood got their big homie getting money. Was that guy for Biggie's neighborhood. So when Biggie met Puff and Big got on was his right hand. And that's how they started Junior Mafia.
Right. And Undies and all of that.
So when I met I was like, you don't remember me? He's like, nah. I said, Red Acura. He's like, oh shit. And I called some other names and he's like, that was you? I'm like, yeah. Because I always had 1 foot in and 1 foot out. Which is how I ended up.
Hold on, y'all. Hold on, one second.
It caught up.
Man, Tupac is the biggest rap that rap, bro. He told everybody on album, bro. That nigga rapping on Haitian Jack, Jimmy Henchman, all these niggas. So you can't call Lil Shawn a rap. Lil Shawn just talking about what he know and what he was there for.
Facts.
Yo, he did 20-something years, bro, in a federal case, bro, a federal RICO case, bro.
Damn.
He did his time. He's trying to get his man home right now. His man right home now. So before y'all call this nigga a rap, man, show that nigga respect because he did his time, bro.
Salute to Lil Shawn.
Who called Lil Shawn a rat?
Somebody in the chat, Lawrence Robinson, my man. Lawrence Robinson, my man too, bro. But he a West Coast nigga, so you know he ride with Pop all day.
First of all, Lil Shawn,
West Coast bias. You gotta call us page, man. I love Pop too, but you know what I'm saying.
He ain't better than Biggie. Fuck that. He ain't better than Biggie.
I can separate the music from the
Okay, so let's cut to the chase, right? A lot of people relate you to Tupac as well. And then a lot of people think this is
No, listen, this is the first interview I've ever done in my life.
No problem. I got you.
I'm only here because
you know I talk to you off the scenes. You know you're my friend off the scenes. But I have to be straight. So a lot of people think when they see the Tupac robbery that was you.
The robbery? What robbery?
Actual robbery of
in the studio?
In the studio.
No, that wasn't a robbery.
Yeah, it was a robbery.
Yeah. I mean, that's the least part that we all. That's the least part that we all focus on.
Because I listen, as a friend, you're my friend, but your name has been anonymous to this. And then when I looked at the movie, they had nothing but Brooklyn niggas acting that role. So it made me immediately say, it really had to be Brooklyn niggas. You know Haitian Jack. You know all these dudes that's anonymous related to that incident. So I just want to ask you, as a friend.
Yeah, that was about to happen.
That was Tupac. That's Tupac. Tupac like, yo, you saw it. You want to ask this? So for the sake of everything, was anything to do with you in Unique Studios? Or can you tell us the real story?
Put it this way.
Or what can you tell us, if anything?
Put it this way, right? All of these guys that was surrounding that incident, I grew up with all of them. They're all from East Flatbush, right? So, you know, when that whole thing went down, he was coming to make a record with me.
Pac?
That's exactly the story I heard.
No, but I'm
heard that
you ain't listen.
Pac
This is the first time. Listen, this is the first time
it's officially said
I've ever done an interview. Period.
Right.
So people.
I'm very honored. Thank you.
People on my people on my Instagram page hit me up all the time for interviews, right? And my response is not interested, right? And they'll persist and keep going and going, and then they'll take it upon themselves and do podcasts. This kid did this shit 2 weeks ago, and the follower sent it to me in my DM, and I posted it. And I'm like, I don't even know who this dude is. They quoted me as saying something, and I'm like, bruh. And then he popped up in the comments. And I'm like, yo, I'm gonna give you some blood in your mouth when I catch you. Like, you know what I'm saying? Who are you? And he's like, I reached out to you. So I go on my email and I find some shit from like the top of the year. And I'm like, I told you not interested. But when I catch you, put some blood in your
then
mouth.
you're interested.
Yeah, because I never did no gangster music. Because of the shit I was doing off camera.
But I apologize. But Pac was actually coming to see you at that studio.
So what happened? And you know what, man? I'm gonna tell you, I don't fuck with them dudes no more. Right?
Who's them dudes?
I don't even call a name. Like, bro, I'm so tight. See, I don't argue and I don't go back and forth with people.
Okay.
If you say something disparaging about me, I just want to get close enough to you to just grab you. You know what I'm saying? So I don't say nothing. I don't give you no light and no shine. You understand what I'm saying? So, you know, people make their beds, and when you make your bed at night, you gotta line your bed.
Absolutely.
Right. So if you trapped off, wherever you at, that's on you.
Yeah.
But if you got a problem with me, when I catch you, I'm a boogeyman you. And if you grew up with somebody, you know what they are and what they ain't. So Urban Legend has a certain select few of names from Brooklyn up here.
Yes.
I know the real, and I know who was really putting in that work, and I know who wasn't.
So we know you know.
So I didn't do no gangster music. I never said I'm a gangster at all.
The opposite, yeah, for sure.
So when that happened, I never wanted to do a record with him.
With Pac.
Right.
Okay.
So an ex-friend of mine always had celebrities hanging around.
I thought this is a girl. Is it a girl?
No.
Okay.
So now, one day Tupac pops up. And I'm listening to the music. We draw narratives from the music that we hear people make. And then
you didn't. So Pac wasn't known at this time when you met him.
He was doing
It's the early days of Pac.
Well, yes, he was known, but he was doing.
It was right after Digital Underground days.
Yeah, it was
Like
after Digital Underground. He was
Apocalypse Now.
He was in New York doing.
And you know what I realized?
After Juice.
And you know what I realized? And you correct me if I'm wrong. What I realized is after, I really looked at Pac's career, right? And I looked at it, he had to be in New York for his first 12 years of his career. So you saying that is that the role you played, or
no? Right before he was doing Above the Rim.
Bad.
Right. So
Okay.
this right before the rape case.
Okay.
He pops up at one of our hangout spots. So we used to hang in this certain place every day. And then on Tuesdays, next door was a comedy spot. This is in Queens. So we in the barbershop, and Tupac pops up.
Yo, big bro, Jane Dale, I want you to grab hit the link real quick, right? Because I want you to tell these cats that Biggie had nothing to do with Pop. Yeah, Pop get hold on. Well, Pop getting shot and nothing like that. Everybody saying that Biggie set Pop up, but we all know you was there, bro. You just hit the link and let them know that Biggie had nothing to do with that. Just like even Lil Shawn, I know you don't rock with him, but he's saying it. You said Pop Biggie had nothing to do with Pop. Biggie loved Pop. Let these niggas know so they can stop hating on him, bro. That's all, bro.
We know the truth. We just want you to explain the truth.
Facts. Here we go. Here's a Lil Shawn, y'all.
And we're there, and they're joking with him because he had like, and you can go on the internet and pull these pictures up, and nobody ever notices that. So you just see somebody, you like, oh shit, no. When he changed, he took off his herringbone, then he had a diamond cross, then he had a diamond pinky ring, then he had a gold presidential. Before that, he had a herringbone, he had baggy jeans. So there was a time he started dressing up. He had like motorcycle boots, a vest, like good sweaters. That's all the dudes in my circle. He came around and we watched him and they clowned him. And I sat there and I didn't like it because that's not who I thought he was.
What do you mean they clowned him for having the wrong?
And you didn't like that they were clowning him, or you didn't like the way he took it?
I didn't like that he took it.
Okay.
Right. You know, because that's, they say don't meet your heroes.
Right.
I've never stopped being a fan of rap.
You'll be discouraged. Yeah.
So when I came in the game, I was still a fan.
Now, go. Who was Val Outlaw, bro? Is he from the Outlaws?
I was still a fan.
No clue who that is.
Yo, somebody got the YouTube still playing. Kick the YouTube out while y'all on the link. Just shut the YouTube out. All right, y'all. I'm waiting for Jen to come through, man. My brother come show some love. So let's feel it.
And of rap music. So now you know how it is. You got a record out and people know the record and they know you, but you're seeing people that you just saw on TV or heard on the radio.
Yes.
I always walk up to dudes, damn man, good to meet you.
Yeah.
And the greeting wasn't always good coming back.
Right.
And we'll get to that because I'm
Real
gonna smash somebody today.
Yeah, let's do it. Let's do
it. Me and another friend of mine, because it was a lot of us, and everybody, we all weren't getting money together. So 2 people might have been in North Carolina, 2 people might have been in deep, but we'll all get together. And we got up and went next door to Manhattan proper on 217th and Linden. And I was sitting there going, yo, I never imagined him to be the person that would sit through that.
To my pop.
Yeah.
Okay.
The next day, new jewelry, new clothes. And I was like, oh shit. And he changed. So if you go on the internet and you start pulling up those pictures, you'll see the different him. So another day, I'm at the same place. The dude that owned the spot, who was an ex-friend of mine, he's like, yo, come with me to the city to pick him up. So we drive in there.
Pick up Pop.
Me and this guy, we argue like cats and dogs, right? And he's
You
like,
and the guy or you and Pop?
Me and the guy.
Okay.
And he's like, oh, Pop listens, you don't listen. I'm like, I got more than you. Why am I listening? Like, you know what I'm saying? And we pulled up to the Park of Meridian.
Park of Meridian, 57th Street.
56.
56, yeah. Well, I go to 57th side. I get I'm gonna blow myself up. I'm so sorry. I get.
And Pac came out and he got in the car. Now
This week got the rape case as well, too, right?
So we're in an 850. I'm in the back seat. Bro, there's no room in the 850 in the back seat.
There's no
Pac gets in with a Ziploc bag of weed.
Hold up, y'all. Check this out, yo.
This dude don't like weed.
All right, this is my big bro Gene Dillon in the building. Yo, James.
Salute.
Hold on. Here you go, James. Jay, what'd you tell these niggas about that Biggie and Pac shit? Biggie never said Pac, we love Pac.
Listen to me. Big did not even know Pac was in the building or was coming to the place until Lil C seen him out the window. If you go and you watch on Vlad, is the nigga that was business partners with him.
Shots.
Puff, Andre Harrell, and Jimmy Henchman was up in the same place because they was doing a song with Lil Shawn or whatever like that. Jimmy Henchman was doing a song or something like that for Lil Shawn.
Yeah.
The fucking Pac came up there to beef with Jimmy Henchman because Pac supposedly owed Jimmy Henchman money because Jimmy Henchman gave somebody else a loan in Pac's name. So Pac is beefing with Jimmy Henchman on the phone, not knowing Jimmy Henchman is a true fucking gangster.
Right.
That got into the music business. So nobody know. All three of them niggas was armed. Nobody knew that Pac was coming up there to see Jimmy Henchman, but Jimmy Henchman.
Okay, so Puff didn't know that. Didn't know about it either.
He told Puff and Andre Harrell. But Puff was there to spy on Big because Big was writing music for Junior Mafia, but Puff had his publishing and everything. But Big was putting the shit in other people's names. So Puff was up there trying to spy on him. So they didn't even know Puff was even in the studio. Big didn't even know Pac was coming until Lil C seen him out the window.
Wow.
So, bro, I don't know what they want me to tell. I ain't got time.
Yeah. Yo, tell them about your book, bro. Tell them where to get your books from, bro. Tell them where to get your books from.
They can get it from Amazon. I was selling them what you call that shit? Cashapp. They could cash out me $50 at Big Gene 52, but I stopped doing that, man. It was just getting too much, man, right now.
Yeah.
I'm trying to finish the second book. So I just sold my last 10 that I was doing my autograph to, that I was autographing. So I just sold my last 10 this week, and I told people they gotta hold off, man. You know what I'm saying? When the other one come out, I'll do both of them together or some shit like that. But I'm not doing none of that right now.
Just go on a book tour, man. Set up a book tour, bro, and go from state to state and promote your shit, bro. The 2 books once the second book come out, bro. That'd be a good look.
Yeah, once the second book come out. But yeah, listen, Big didn't even know what was going on, and he didn't set Pac up at that fucking at the Quad Studio.
Yo, now let me ask you a question. You talk to Big. How Big when Big was talking about Pac? How was Big talking about Pac? Like he loved him, right?
Well, he just said he didn't know why old boy was bugging, man. The conversation I had with Big about Tupac, and that was the night of we was in the Winnebago.
Yeah.
And I told Big, I said, yo, Big, you didn't know him and that nigga Puff hated each other? He said, yeah, but that didn't have nothing to do with me. What else I was going to do? Pac was in jail. So I went with this nigga Puff.
Oh, so Big would have sided with Pac if Pac didn't get locked up, basically.
If Pac would have came with a deal with him.
That's
why Pac was doing that thug life shit. You see how Big was rapping at first?
Yeah.
You understand? He was representing thug life. But Pac didn't come with a deal with him.
Damn.
So you got a nigga that's gonna put money on your table right now, and then Pac having these illegal battles. So Big went with him.
No, that's respectable. That's understandable.
But you see how he was getting away from Pac. He was getting away from Puff because he did that 3-album deal, did that 1 album, then he put 2 in 1. So he was done as far as paperwork with Puff. He just wanted his marketing and his publishing back, and Puff wouldn't get that to him.
Puff can't give it back. Puff can't give it back to him.
Ganga Roach said Puff couldn't give it back to him.
That's not the way it goes.
At the time, he could have sold it back to.
No, he couldn't. No, he couldn't because
he didn't sell it then.
He could.
He didn't sell Big's publishing till after Big's death.
What do you mean? No, that he already did an admin deal with EMI. He can't get out that deal.
He still owned the publishing and the marketing. I seen the contract.
He said,
we'll talk about the publishing and the marketing at a later date.
Puff lied to him.
So that means he still owns it.
Puff lied to him.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
Yo, Goggle.
Yeah. I'm just saying, I'm an expert, bro. I don't even have to read the contract. I know I'm an expert. There's nobody, you'll never meet a person who knows more than me. Never in your life. Never in your life.
Oh my God, here we go. Okay.
So I'm just saying. Never, I'm just saying, I'm not even saying the Gene, I'm just saying anybody on this YouTube. Never in your life will you know somebody knows more than me about publishing. Period. You know what I'm saying?
Roach is the one that got
he already knows.
Publisher.
He already knows. He knows.
What I'm trying to tell him, Puff still had Big publishing and his marketing at the time of Big's death because he put it in the contract.
He had a portion of Big's publishing, but he sold.
Listen to me. Bad Boy takes 50% of everybody publishing.
Yeah, I feel like Puff is in the middle of that somehow, man.
Puff sold.
Hold on. Let Goggle talk, yo.
No,
okay.
Yeah, Goggle, he asked you a question.
No, yes. In the locks deal, everybody's deal.
25 or 26%, and there's 24% left.
You're correct. You're correct.
25 or 26%.
You're correct. You're correct on the portion that he did the deal with Big. The thing about it is that in the contract, even though it's a 50-50 deal, the thing about it is that Puff, even though it's a 50-50 split, Puff still controls Big's portion as a full admin, and he was able to take his 50% and bring it to EMI for a sale as an advance. So then what happens is that EMI buys a portion of the copyright. So now the advance buys into the copyright. So now nobody can't sell anything because now EMI is the full admin on the whole catalog and bought 25% of the interest of the copyright. Nobody can sell anything. It doesn't make a difference if it's 1995, 1996, 1997.
But what I'm saying to you is this. Puff takes his 50% and sell them to EMI or whoever like that. Then what happens is Big might have his 24, 25% that's left over. Puff bought that from Big.
Like I told you, he has the full admin. I mean, the biggest they have their catalog now. They have their portion separate from Puff, and they're getting paid from EMI these days and things like that. But like I said, once you sell the copyright and do the admin deal as a co-publisher, you can't sell anything no matter who you are or no matter who is a portion of the party. It's over and done. EMI is the dictator from there. You know what I'm saying? You'd have to go to EMI and try to do a situation with them direct. The advance suckers everybody out their situation, period. Once EMI gives the advance, everybody suck it out of their power. Whether it's Big, Puff, everybody.
Right. But what I'm saying is that in Big's contract that I read,
okay,
Puff said to Big that we're going to discuss retrieving your publishing that he paid for from him back.
He lied. He couldn't do that because, like I said, EMI controls the whole copyright. He can't do that. That's what I'm saying. He lied to him. That's all. He lied to him. That was a lie.
Yeah, but we all know Puff is a liar.
Well, listen here. I'm not here to brain wrestle or debate the whole thing. Bro.
Yeah.
I just told you what I read myself. I spoke to Big about it. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And Big just wanted his publishing. Big knew that, he wanted his publishing and his marketing back. Right?
Yeah.
Big knew he wanted his publishing and his marketing back because he had already he was signing a deal with and he showed me those contracts that was for like $62 million. That was either from EMI, Atlantic, or Capitol Records, one of them shits.
Right.
Yeah, it was a 62 or 65 million. I remember I was talking about 62 million between him and Big to split, and Puff was jealous of that shit.
Well, you gotta realize he fucked up Puff shit with oh boy, what's his name?
Junior Mafia?
With Clyde Davis.
Clyde Davis?
Yeah, he fucked up his shit because he went to sign with a whole nother label when Puff was told to sign him and
Right.
Wow.
No, get in here now. Hell is wrong with you?
That's
Let's
crazy.
go.
No, somebody talking. Yo, what happened? Yo, somebody was talking. It must have been. All right, that was somebody else. That was somebody else in the live, bro. They were talking. They were probably talking.
Puff was told to sign on a deal under Bad Boy, and he didn't.
Yeah.
Andre Harrell told On that should have never worked, and it did.
Oh, they told him it would never work. The Junior Mafia shit would never work. A Little Kim would never work.
Junior Mafia shit, that shit like that would never work. Big Kim, Big Mama, Kim being Big Mama.
Chef Johnny Tough, salute.
Salute.
Big Papa, that should have never worked. That's what Andre told him. That's why Andre Harrell didn't take the deal.
Damn.
Damn.
That's crazy. That was right there.
That's crazy.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
I'm just sitting there listening and looking shit, bro.
I feel you, bro.
I'm reporting back to y'all right now what I've seen and heard.
Yeah.
I'll have a dog in the fucking fight, man.
Yeah. Like I said, long live Notorious B.I.G. because, like I said,
Real.
he was a better lyricist than Pac. Pac could rap. He was a lyricist, a storyteller.
Yeah, for real. Salute to Gene for that info too.
Oh man, my apologies, bro. I didn't know, bro. I just wanted Yo, much love, bro. That Big G, that's my big bro, man. My family's his family, bro. That's
Facts, man. Facts. Brings all the facts about that.
Hey, hold on. Let me ask Big Gene something. Hey,
Oh, Big G's want to ask you something, yo.
you used to come to North football?
He said you should come to North football.
Tournament out there.
Bradford.
Bradford Park. They had a tournament out there.
Yeah.
I used to play for the court.
All right, that's what I remember. Okay, I remember.
Yeah, we play ball. We all play ball. I play ball too from North. Somebody just in New Jersey.
I'm always out doing anyway.
Yeah. It's the family.
Thanks.
Hi, Jay. I just want to come up.
Salute.
Peace, bro.
Salute.
Thanks.
What was the matter with the signal? What was the matter with the audio?
What's that?
The audio is making a lot of noise.
Oh, that's touch phone. That's touch phone.
Yeah, my phone is where I'm at. It's my phone.
Okay.
All right. Now hold up. So like like I said, everybody talking about that Biggie had something to do with Tupac get shot. Biggie was the one that brought the gun back to Pac in the hospital.
Wow.
Listen to Lil Shawn. He's talking about that right now. Hold on, here we go.
Or rap music. So I'm in the back going, I gotta get the fuck out this car. And I can't move. There's no door. He's armed. Pac's armed. He puts on a Spice One tape. He don't like rap music. And I'm in the back going, I gotta get the fuck out this car. Right? We go back through the Midtown Tunnel. We get back to this shop. I get out the car. My car is parked there. And he's like, yo, go get Scooter. And we're gonna go meet up at such and such restaurant. We hanging out tonight. I was like, all right, yeah. I drove off. I'm like, yo, thank you, God, for getting me out the fuck this.
What happens when the prostate enlarges and the urine channel gets tight? If you have an enlarged prostate,
go to Brooklyn to get my man Scooter. I just visited him Monday in Otisville,
Big
right?
up Scooter, yeah.
So,
Otisville?
Otisville.
The feds. Okay, my bad.
Yeah, that's the feds. It's just upstate.
Right.
So that's my co-defendant.
Okay, cool.
So we're getting ready to actually get his case turned over. He's been in 21 years and 5 months.
That's hard.
Wow.
So I get there and he's dressed, Scooter. So he's dressed.
Yeah.
And he's like, yo, we gonna meet Pac and him. I'm like, nah, we not going to meet them. I'm like, yo, bro, and I'm running it down, right? I'm in the back seat, and he's playing Spice One. He's smoking weed.
But
he's
don't
okay
tell me
with
this
it.
is the night the Pac got shot.
Listen. Because and he wants to go meet up with them bad. He's not driving. I'm driving, and we sitting there. We just in the house drinking champagne, watching New York 1. And we get the call. That's the night they caught the rape case at Nels. They was at Nels, and then it happened at the Park of Meridian.
And it happened at the Park of Meridian.
So I'm looking at him. I'm like, bruh, I didn't know that was gonna happen, but I knew it wasn't good.
You knew that night wasn't good.
Like the vibe.
The vibe was off.
Oh, all right. Look, I'm just catching on to what you said. So you said that you could have actually been there the night that Pot caught the rape case. That's what you're saying.
That's exactly what he said.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
That's a clap-worthy moment.
You know what? History.
Yeah. Well, good that you were there.
That's reason to clap.
Yeah, that's reason to clap. Because that's real history.
See, the thing is, for me, you know, no matter what's going on, right? You got guys that run the street and then they'll speak about the shit that they did to glorify it because they're trying to get attention.
Right.
I'm not that guy.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So I really don't want nobody to know any intricacies. So a lot of people don't even know what I went to jail for.
Right.
Because I never made gangster music. So Lil Wayne, Prodigy, all these guys going to jail for these guns that's never been fired. If you carry
Lil Shawn, I gotta be honest with you. As much as you're trying to be humble, niggas in the street knew you was not the guy to play with.
They think. See, that's another thing, right? And I always tell my man, no. Listen,
I won't let you talk.
You got to think about it, right? You see, even you, right?
But niggas knew.
They're going to take pictures. Now, you've been in the visiting room, right? So you know how it go. Pictures is over here. Y'all go back over there. And this is the visiting room. The COs sit there. The vending machines is over there, right? There you go. And Tut goes up to take a picture with his family. He stops over there and he sees me. He's like, yo, Little, what's up? But he wouldn't come nowhere near me.
Tut, yeah, okay.
And I'm asking Scooter, what's going on? Like, he's like, I don't fuck with that dude. You see, so urban legend has this.
That y'all all together.
But bruh, in the circle, it's like the shit that happened in your house. We don't know.
Right.
So nobody knows what happened in my house.
Right.
I know. And I'm not gonna expose you.
Right.
But be cool.
But you definitely did not have anything to do with robbery or Tupac.
Jesus Christ, bro.
That's my friend. I gotta talk to him like a friend. No, I gotta talk to him like a friend. Like,
Nothing. See, nothing. So I don't even know why people are doing interviews connecting themselves to this.
They been pointing at
because
you so
they
much.
didn't have nothing to do with that shit.
That's real.
I was there.
You were there.
Bro, listen, my
The
car was
niggas
stuck
came
in the
to
parking
see
lot. Yeah, I had to go back the next day to get my car.
When Pac went up in the elevator,
I was upstairs already. Big was there.
The first one to see him on the door.
No one never heard his story.
You know what? No, because in Quad,
give me some.
The elevators are here.
No more.
I'm in.
And when you get off the elevator, it's like a wall.
Yeah.
And I was over here by reception with Andre Harrell and Puff.
Andre Harrell was there too?
Of course.
And
Yeah, check this. I want you to hear something real quick. And this is Brian Glaze Gibbs, right? He trying to go on a Lil Shawn. I want you to hear what Brian Glaze Gibbs. We were saying that Lil Shawn was a lie. Hold on.
He has something to say again.
Yeah, he has something to say about Lil Shawn. Hold on 1 second. I don't want the whole thing, you know what I'm saying? I just want the snippet, you know what I mean? The fair use is short. Here we go right here, y'all.
Hey, I discovered something about this guy, Lil Shawn. Who the heck is Lil Shawn? Son, where you from? Talking all this trash about Tut, Scooter. Listen, Tut would have beat the living daylight out of Scooter, even now. So all that stuff you talking about, save it, man.
They're going to take pictures. Now, you've been in the visiting room, right? So you know how it go. Pictures is over here. Y'all go back over there. And this is the visiting room. The COs sit there. The vending machines is over there, right? There you go. And Tut goes up to take a picture with his family. He stops over there and he sees me. He's like, yo, Little, what's up? But he wouldn't come nowhere near me. Tut, you know, okay. And I'm asking Scooter, what's going on? Like, he's like, I don't fuck with that dude. You see, so urban legend has this, that y'all
All right. So y'all heard Brian Glaze Gibbs, but you know, we all know Brian Glaze Gibbs is a rat and a liar. So anything he says, forget it's Fugaga anyway.
Facts.
This is Fugaga ass nigga, bro. Let's keep it real. We know that nigga ain't riding his act, man. That nigga told on everybody in South Jamaica, Queens, and Brooklyn. Yo, he told her his brother. So you know you're telling that he probably would have told her his mama if his mama was alive.
Your brother airing you out online for your lies. That's crazy shit.
Here I go. Hold on. Here we go.
Because here's the thing. This is how the whole shit came about. Andre was doing New York Undercover. You know that was his television show. With Malik
executive producer.
You didn't know that?
I didn't know that.
Okay, so
But what was his role in the show? He produced, executive
he was producer.
Okay.
That was his shit.
That's nice.
That's crazy.
So somebody had a bright idea and said, yo, look, we're gonna get Pac to do a song with Shawn. I had just signed to Uptown at the time.
Because at the time, let me just describe this. You're way hotter than Biggie Smalls. Biggie is not even.
He just started.
Biggie was not even.
You'd be the OG to him.
He just started.
You got Haze on my other Shawn. Is that record popping already?
After that.
I mean, think about it. He had songs released on
That was
Uptown
right
and
before.
Big didn't have records on Uptown.
So when I was on Uptown MCA, I released Don Perignon.
Right.
And Big was in the video. Right? So when dude got there and got off the elevator.
Okay, I gotta ask. When you say dude, you say
Tupac.
All right, cool.
So even the account that he made, that's not what happened.
What's the account that he made? Can we
He said
recap?
everybody. He said got the elevator. Everybody ran from him, and they wasn't. That's not what happened. We ran towards him, and we was trying to get him to sit down.
Wow.
And he went to sit down, and he popped back up.
Which is what C says. C says that all the time.
C said that.
Yes,
But
he
we
didn't
didn't
know.
know, right? And he said, "Call my mother."
Check this out. Want a quick and easy way to make tons of pro-looking
That
videos
nigga said-
all by yourself?
That nigga said, call my mother.
And
that nigga said, call my mother, said, call the killers. That nigga said, call my mama. Yo, what you jacking TV talk has salute, bro. I see you in the building, bro. Yo, that nigga said, he didn't say call the shooters. He said, call my mother. What your mama gonna do, nigga, but feed you some chicken noodle soup and change the bandages, nigga?
Maybe she's holding the hammers.
Yeah.
Yo, my boy Greg Dozier in the building. Salute to Greg Dozier. We grew up together. Eastwick, stand up.
Salute.
Hey, Gene. King. Let me just clarify. Yeah. So, like what Gene was saying earlier, like what he said that he read in the contract, that's 1,000% believable. I've read those contracts before. So whatever he said, that's undisputedly true. You know what I'm saying? Like there's no disputing. That's a fact what he saw. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not denying that he didn't see that. That's a guarantee that he probably saw that. You know what I'm saying? All I'm saying is that Puff lied to him about giving it back. That's all I'm saying.
Puff lied to a lot of people, bro.
He calls me in lies. He called me not that long ago, and he made a half promise and disappeared on me. You know what I'm saying? That's what he does.
Yo, Greg Dozier, make sure you subscribe, bro. You know how we do.
That's what he does. I'm sure Gene got a million stories about him lying.
Said he did that. He did the same shit to you, Roach, huh?
Who me? Yeah, he called me. He called. Well, one day he called me out of nowhere, and he kept his promise. You know what I'm saying? And then I needed him for something. He called me and he didn't fulfill it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Now I got to play, tough ball with him through through these companies.
Right.
Oh, that's for the locks, right?
No, I got the Lockstate Publishing back.
Okay.
The day before, it wasn't just me. I was working with Styles P since like 2015. Honestly, I was going to the juice bar, hanging out with him, giving him some money because he's been out of contract.
Hey, salute, bro. Go ahead, bro.
Styles P's been out of contract with Puff since summer 2015. All right.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So he didn't have to submit any other songs to his schedule to Puff under his contract with EMI, anything like that. Yeah. So a month after he got out of his contract, 1 month, like maybe like 3 weeks after he got out of his contract, summer, like June 2015, July 2015, a month later, he came out with that Rick Ross song BMF.
Yeah.
Okay.
Right. And Puff started collecting on that. And then I had to, get with like, yo, Puff, that's not in the Schedule A. He's already out the contract.
Yo, Puff collected on that too? God.
Yeah, and he collected the money. He collected he collected it till 2019.
Damn.
Yeah. That's what So, we're working that out now. So that's outside Styles' contract. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah.
That's what I'm saying. So like he'll be like, yeah, and then he'll disappear on you. Then Stevie J called me like a month and a half ago, inviting me to Star Island. Like, yo, I'm with Puff at Star Island. They try to woo me to try to go to their side or so. I'm like, nah, I'm not coming out there. I don't know if you roll up there.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Stevie J trying to get friends right now. That's all that is. Stevie J needs some friends.
Yeah, me and Stevie, we cool. We trying to. Hey, Stevie's cool.
Yeah.
Gene knows him better than I do, I'm sure. Gene could be here for an hour telling you about Stevie J, sexual harassment, all sorts of stuff.
Yeah.
No, first of all, your best friends, because he was Biggie's son's godfather. So how you marry a nigga like your best friend's ex-wife, bro? That's some scandalous shit, bro.
Exactly.
But you know
what, man? I'll tell you right now.
Season them accept that shit. That's what made it even worse for me.
Yo, bro, ill creative musicians and shit like that. They think different, man. He thinks it's an honor. You know what I'm saying? Like his pathway and mindset is different than ours, man. Like
that's why I figured, because they're both
these real creative guys. Yeah, the real creative guys, bro. They don't think like us, bro. I've been around. Gene will tell you, like Mario Winans, guys like that. They don't think like us. They don't think they think more colorful. They got their own road path for how to think.
They don't think loyal. They don't think loyalty.
That may be included. I'm just saying that they have their own path. They got their own highway of thinking. You know what I'm saying? It ain't the way I think. You know what I'm saying?
These R&B niggas slagging each other's chicks, man.
Yo, hold up. That's like my boy Cross dying, right? That's my bro.
Right.
And me shackling with his wife.
Right. That shit crazy.
That's some flagrant shit, yo.
All right. Well. Did your man pass away per se? Or is he alive?
I said my boy Cross.
It really don't matter.
Okay. No, because some people be like, yo, I'm gonna hold his wife down. My man passed away. I don't know how people think. Some people like that.
Hold on. I'm gonna say one thing. And I respect this. One of my boys died, right? And him and my other boy was best friends. He said he was sick. He's like, yo, what's dead? He's like, yo, we always did what he said it, so we know it was a lie. He said, yo, if I pass on, I want you to marry my wife and take care of my kids. And when he passed on, he told his wife the same thing. He was always there. He told his wife the same thing. And when he passed on, my man married his wife and took care of his kids. He had other kids with his wife.
Are you joking?
I'm dead serious, bro. My man said that before he died.
Wow. Yeah, that's fucked up.
We was all in the hospital. My man said that. He's like, yo. He told my man, he's like, yo, we best friends. He said, we best friends. He's like, I ain't gonna make it. He's like, I'd rather you take care of my wife and be with my wife and take care of my kids than any other motherfucker out there, because I know they ain't gonna treat her right. I know you will.
Wow.
And that's how it went down. And they still met. This was over 20 years ago. They still married to this day. I respect that. But now
he gave him his
blessing.
His blessing, exactly.
That's
Hold up. I do want to address something though. Somebody said something in the comment about how Pac wasn't mad. Pac didn't never say nothing about as far as said Big and Puff did it. He was just mad that they didn't tell him. But let me say this. There's three types of niggas in the streets. It's hustlers, street niggas, and gangsters. And only two of them mesh, right? Now check this out here. Big was a hustler and probably a street nigga. He wasn't a gangster. Right. But at the same time, with him coming to you now, he went to Pac and said, yo,
no, you know what? Big not being a gangster. Big
well, I'm not saying he was or he wasn't. I don't know them that well. But I can, from what I'm understanding, he was a hustler and a street dude. I don't know the gangster part. But still, what I'm saying is, when people saying Pac mad because he didn't tell him nothing, what do y'all think he meant when he came to him? Was like, yo, you know them dudes you hanging around, bro? That should have raised the eyebrow right there. You know what I mean? But
without really telling them.
Hold on. Yeah, Pac told the niggas what Big said.
Exactly. I was about to get to that. But at the same time, y'all saying that, and once Big already told Pac, he ain't gonna go tell him again because they already came back and warned him that they know that, you know what I mean, what he said to Pac, because you know he went and told already. So he's not gonna tell him again. He already came to him one time, like, yo man, you know these niggas you hanging around, like, do you really know them? So
and then he betrayed his trust by putting like a so-called target on Biggie's back. It's crazy.
Yeah, listen, Lil Shawn gonna talk about. Listen what he said about that shit, yo. That's some real shit. Lil Shawn kept it $150. Yo, check it out. Hold on.
And detectives got there. Ambulance got there, right? And they put him in the L7 and they stood him up and they brought him in the elevator to bring him down. So now everybody else that was still there, the police was like, we know that there's guns up here. We're gonna search this floor. I heard that, and there was one guy, short guy, that was with Tupac and them. He didn't leave when they left. And he was just on the wall stiff. And I walked up to him and I was like, yo, you good? He was like, yeah. And I said, come with me in the back. I brought him in what they call the live room, where they have instruments, right? And I searched him. He had a hammer on him. I took it off his waist.
But you had to search him?
Yeah. Took it off his waist, put it in the piano. And I said, the cops are gonna search this floor. So now, you know, let a couple of days go by and you can come back and get your shit. And he was like, thanks. I said, don't worry about it. Months later, me and Big, God bless the dead, we in Daddy's house. And we're talking about this. And Big is like, yo, I don't know why he would think that I had anything to do with that. Tupac came to New York and I told him about hanging out with these guys. Tupac went and told these niggas that Big said that shit. So now they was on after Big. See, you don't hear that shit. You dig?
I do hear it.
You heard that.
It's not pulverized. It's not, you know.
Right.
But I did hear that.
So Big was mad that Pac put him on blast. He said, I can't believe that. I'm the one that went and got his gun for him out the studio. I looked and I said, you got it out the piano. He said, how'd you know? I said, because I put it there. All of that shit that happened afterwards was a ploy. And it was manufactured by Suge Knight.
When you say ploy, I don't know what a ploy means.
Here's the thing.
It was a game plan. Right. It was a game plan to get him.
So
it was a strategy. It was a strategy.
So if you think about back then, Tupac got convicted of rape. He went to jail. That sucker nigga Kevin Powell did an interview for Vibe with Tupac.
The writer Kevin Powell.
The light-skinned guy. I know.
And Tupac said, "Thug life is dead." He said, I might be killed after this interview, but I want my truth to be known, right? And he's doing the interview, right? Suge Knight goes to get him out of jail.
Yeah.
When Suge Knight got him out of jail, it's the first time you heard Biggie and Puff did it. That whole East Coast, West Coast shit was manufactured by Suge. Suge did that shit,
but not the shooting. You're saying that?
No. I'm talking about
okay. Just to be clear,
the blaming of Puff and Big. That was Suge.
So not Vibe, not the media. You're saying Suge.
Tupac wasn't saying that. Tupac was blaming street guys. After Suge came and got him out of jail.
And that's the reason. I'm gonna be honest. That's where I keep asking you, because when Tupac was blaming the street guys, your was one of the number one names.
Yeah, but I wasn't a street guy.
He wasn't. He was writing songs.
I was a rapper.
He was rapping.
I'm not gonna lie, I can't really let you get away with
But
that.
you have to because the thing is, you have to.
Sound like a spy novel.
Yeah, but you have to. You know why? Because you wouldn't know that if you didn't have a foot in the street. You ain't know anything about me. What'd you know?
I'm not gonna lie, you're very good.
That's real
What
shit.
would you know? But it's the truth. Like, what would you know? Right? So if I never spoke about this before, right? And I'm telling you how this shit unraveled. If you see media, if it's on the newspaper tomorrow on the cover, y'all all gonna talk. Trump gets impeached. Everybody in the room is going, Trump gets impeached, but he's not gonna be removed, but he's impeached.
Right.
You don't know what the fuck that means.
Yeah, they don't know the nuance.
He's still the president of
Let
the
me be
United
honest.
States.
Well, your case is different.
Come on.
Are you still gonna ask him if he robbed? Ask him.
I had to be fair.
Ask him one more time.
I had to be fair to my fans. Listen,
come on.
You're a real nigga.
But you only know that.
And real niggas in the world be like, yo,
Rob
Lil
people?
Shawn, no. They said, this is what they say. They say, Lil Shawn, Scooter. You named his name. Now that you named it. And what's the other nigga?
I don't know. Somebody.
What's the other nigga? The other nigga. The other Brooklyn nigga. They said the y'all three niggas, the niggas that robbed Tupac.
Yeah, but I'm telling you.
And then y'all bring it to Gabriel.
All right, y'all. You heard that, right? You heard that.
Yeah.
But yo, this right here, what he talking about. I'm gonna play y'all. Y'all tell me what y'all think of that. You know what I'm saying? Before I go to the next one. Y'all tell me what y'all think of what Lil Shawn is saying, bro. Do he sound like he lying to y'all at all?
Nah, he's keeping it a buck actually. Because
he's taking you through step by step of
different industry shit, you know.
Right.
You can't blur the line.
This is the first interview he ever did, bro. He only did 2 interviews about this shit, bro. That interview with Drink Champs interview I'm showing you now, right now.
What's the bottom line? What do you got to lie for? He ain't got no reason to lie.
Exactly.
Right.
Yo, like I said, man, we all try to play anything with P. Diddy. P. Diddy had no do. I was Haitian Jack. I would think that was Jimmy Henchman, Haitian Jack, that wanted to teach Pac a lesson, bro. And Pac ratted on Biggie. He told them niggas what Biggie said, and Biggie from the same hood as these niggas. Biggie ain't tell you nothing else, nigga. He ain't tell you nothing else. Fuck you niggas. Fuck that nigga. That nigga, my boy, I love you, but I ain't tell you shit up to you run your mouth like a hoe. We all got friends that run their mouth like a whole ass nigga, yo. We all got niggas we love, we grew up with. That when the shit come up, oh, my boy told me you said this about me.
We call them the tabloids and shit like that.
Yeah.
Magazines and all that.
Hey, yo, Gongo, but you heard that shit, Gongo? Yep. If I'm your man's, bro, and I tell you, yo, you tell me, yo, the niggas you fuck with ain't no good. You should leave them alone. And I go back and tell them niggas, what the fuck you gonna think about me after that?
Oh, that's the corniest shit ever.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, that was whack. I don't even know why he even did that, man.
You no longer a part of my circle. I don't even want you around.
That's like some Cindy Brady shit. That's some Brady Bunch Cindy Brady shit, man.
Right. And my thing is this: after doing all that shit, how are you gonna get on an album and then talk about how you bang a nigga girl and all that when you mad because the nigga know that you told on him? That's what you mad about. You ain't mad about nothing else. He don't fuck with you and you told on him. So he don't want to fuck with you. He can't understand why would you play him, but then you mad about the whole thing by you being a tattletale. This is the issue I have. Listen, this is what I have. Especially when he said he banged Faith. We don't know if that's true. Only motherfuckers that's West Coast niggas is saying that they was there and he did. We don't know if that shit is really true.
Bro, we from Jersey, bro.
Of course he banged Faith.
We know Faith was smart back in the day. We know Faith was smart back in the day.
I'm not saying she did. I'm not saying she did. She did. I'm saying she did at all. But what I'm saying is, what if she? I mean, her past is her past, but what I'm saying is, what if she didn't? And that Pac knew just to throw that shot out there, that was going to pretty much take everything to a higher plateau.
Right. Definitely right about that, bro.
I think she been wanting to bang Pac from
Well, but I'm just saying, you know what's so real? The fact that, like you said, a nigga like Shawn and most people knew that. And knew that he went and told, and they kept it real and didn't even say nothing. And maybe that's what was bothering the nigga. Like, damn, why this nigga? Because think about it. What if Biggie back in the days, like in 2023, went out and said, "Hey, man, nigga went and was talking about me." Pac would be ruined if it was like it is today.
Listen, from what I'm understanding, I think I seen a Siege dude. Was it Siege? Somebody did an interview and said, yeah, he said that what got Big to notice it was that I think it was Haitian Jack gave Pac a rollie right in front of him, and that's when he was like, "Yo, how well you know these niggas like that? They giving you rollies and shit. Yo, be careful like that." So that like it, you got to pay attention to that shit.
Yeah.
That's crazy though, bro. You rock with a nigga, you tell a nigga, yo, these niggas ain't no good. You need to back off these niggas.
Right. I mean, listen, my thing is you can investigate, but don't throw them under the bus.
That's personality shit I was talking about.
Yeah, if
this
you want to
this nigga Haitian Jack,
man under the bus.
This nigga Haitian Jack extorted a nigga I knew back in like 90, around 98, 97, 98. He came to my guy's house, asked for his S-Class Benz, like, yo, let me use it for the weekend and let me borrow your rollie.
What?
Yeah. This nigga, the guy was scared of him. You know, he let him use it. So he came back maybe like he was supposed to give it back like a day or two later. He came back maybe like a week later. Came back with the Benz with no rollie. You know what I'm saying?
Damn.
Yeah, and then one time he ran into him. He was getting in his S-Class Benz, and like Haitian Jack. This is out in LA too. Haitian Jack do like a gunshot at him or something like that just to scare him. Haitian Jack was like, "Oh no, I thought you was somebody else." He was just trying to like keep him in check and shit. And my man just moved back to Jersey. He came right to my house like, "Yo, bro, I had to get the fuck out of California. This motherfucker Haitian Jack."
Say Haitian Jack right there picking on niggas. Huh?
Yeah, like 98. Yeah, right. 98. Yep.
That's crazy.
Remember that track where
moved back to Fort Lee.
Tupac said a real live tale about the snitch named Haitian Jack. Oh, he was working with the feds. Same child, different crowd, nigga. Picture what he said. And then I mentioned.
Yeah, but sure, you know some funny shit. Haitian Jack was the only snitch because Jimmy Henchman was snitches in the 80s.
Yeah. That's crazy too, yeah.
Jimmy was snitches the 80s, bro.
And he still got caught up on the head. Oh, fuck.
You gotta keep working. You gotta have more than what you get caught with.
Right.
You gotta keep working. Like, oh,
yeah, I mean, you gotta have more. You gotta give them more than what you got caught with.
Young whippersnappers out there. You gotta keep working, man.
I guess he got to keep working. He didn't have enough to give them.
Get out of the jail free card.
I mean, right now, what? He got bodies, cocaine. He'd have to give up like in order for him to get out of jail, he'd have to give up like 8, 9, 10 bodies. He'd have to give up a serial killer.
Yeah. The nigga did too much dirt, bro. The nigga too much. He can't snitch nobody no more. The nigga shot up Tony Yayo mama house. The nigga put a hit on and killed Tony Yayo best friend. The nigga, he did all this shit, bro. This nigga was doing shit from the 80s to the 90s to the 2000s,
bro. Sammy the Bull did worse. Sammy the Bull did worse. He's on the street.
City of God.
Sammy the Bull did worse.
Yeah, Sammy the Bull did worse. Sammy the Bulls are tired. They don't give a fuck about them guineas, bro.
That's what I'm saying, but all Jimmy got to do is say the right thing. He'd be home.
Yep.
Jimmy got to tell on
Sammy the Bull is white. He's a white boy. Well, he's Italian.
Yo, Jimmy got to tell on Diddy. Jimmy gonna be like, yo, Diddy, he put the hit on Biggie and Tupac. That's all Jimmy got to do, and he'll be home, yo.
You know what? If he said I could solve both murders, he'd probably say, yo, you can come home. The feds say, okay.
Well, speaking of that, Roach, what you think about that? You know, you be behind the scenes. I'm gonna ask you with this whole Jamie Foxx shit. What's up? You know, the conspiracy is the Puffy thing, which they said Puffy don't want everybody to know about his fun parties and Daddy's house.
I couldn't tell. All my only suspicion was that like there's no response. Like did he have some fentanyl in his shit? Like,
see, that's what I'm saying. They said that he said somebody was trying to kill him, and ain't nobody heard nothing from him since.
Hey man, you know the Russian president could put some chemical in the air and paralyze you, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, you know, only we can't get that, but rich people could. You know what I'm saying? Maybe a billionaire like Puff might be able to get a gallon of that.
Yo, you know what's spooky to me? Born, you know what's spooky? I ain't going to don't put two and two together, but R.P. Charlie Rock. That shit's wild.
What's spooky to you?
Oh,
The untimely
that Charlie
demise.
Rock passed away?
Yeah, bro.
Yeah.
Just out of nowhere.
Yeah, Charlie Rock. I talked to Charlie Rock like 2 days before he died. I spoke to Charlie Rock. You know what I'm saying? He called me a couple times a week, or he DM me and be like, "Yo, let's see me go live chat on my channel." I'm like, "I got you, Charlie. Whatever." And I didn't even know he died, bro. And I was, people was calling me on Friday night and shit like that. And they called me Saturday. Right. And when I woke up Saturday, I called Crossing called me, but Chris John, I was just waking up, but Chris John called me and said, "Yo, you ever happened with Chuck? You ever happened? Like, well, who, bro? What's going on?" He's like, "Yo, Charlie Rock, he passed." I'm like, nah, I just talked to him 2 days ago. And then once he told me, I called Cross, and Cross said, "Oh yeah, he's gone, bro." And then I called, I got in contact with Charlie Rock's family, right? I had him, they had his phone. I got in contact. I'm like, "Yo, what's going on?" Like, he had a heart attack. You know what I'm saying? They wasn't put much. But Charlie Rock been clean for over 5 years. In the last 3 years, he's been living in a facility for a recovery facility for drug addicts. So he haven't been getting high. He haven't been getting high, man. So all these motherfuckers talking about, like what Joe Fucker had said, "Oh, God don't like ugly niggas." No, niggas don't like your fat ass, you faggot ass Puerto Rican Cuban nigga.
I know, that was disgusting when he wrote that, bro. I was like, yo.
Ain't it crazy how as soon as some one of these niggas say something about one of these celebrities, all of a sudden something happening?
Yeah. We had Cuba Link up here 2 days ago. I did the tribute to Charlie Rock on Monday.
Maybe you don't want Cuban Link on here no more.
Right.
Cuba Link came over to show love though. I'm gonna shout Cuba Link out. Cuba Link show love.
Roach said, "Shit, might have to hold off on that for a minute."
You know what I'm saying? Joe got a perfect blend of witchcraft right now. You know, that's what Joe thinks. Joe thinks he's God right now.
Right?
Yo, I want you to hear this shit real quick, yo. This shit that he was Fat Joe's ghostwriter, yo, and he did all this shit for Fat Joe.
TA?
Yeah, I want to hear what TA had to say. So we talk about everything because Fat Joe was just as bad as Diddy, bro. Niggas don't understand that, bro. We put that on blast.
Hey, King, man, you might be the same type of guy if he was a CEO, man.
Huh?
You know, say if you was in Diddy's shoes, how would you walk?
What you say, yeah? What you say, Gandu?
I said, say if you was Puff Daddy, how would you walk his shoes? How would you know?
Yeah, but I'm gonna keep it like this, nigga. If I say you my man, you my bro, and I bring you into my circle, bro. If I'm eating, you eating, nigga. I don't want your publisher. I don't want none of that shit, nigga. Only got one. Yo, matter of fact, you take 80% of your publishing and all that shit. Give me 20%, nigga. You my mans.
Nah, I need 50. That's how Puff is. Fuck that.
Yeah, Puff, that's how Puff is.
Or you ain't a bad boy artist.
Right.
Only three artists on Bad Boy that I know off the top of their head walked away with their publishing, and that was Shine for one, because he was able to go to other labels so he had negotiation power. So Puff couldn't take his publishing. French Montana had negotiation power like Shine, so he couldn't take his publishing. And there's one more, but I forgot. Yeah.
Mace Rip Puffy. Mace Rip Puffy. Mace was robbing Puffy. Everybody thought that Puffy was robbing Mace. Mace was robbing Puffy. Mace retired, came back. Puffy got a nigga another 40 million. Mace did another album, retired again.
Yeah, but you gotta realize a lot of these guys are upset at the same time because they wrote a lot of Puff's lyrics and they never got any publishing or writer credit.
Oh, Loan. Puffy can't rob Loan.
That's why Puff is smart.
Lou's my guy. I spoke to him like 3-4 days ago.
Right from here, and I'm gonna spit it.
Yo, Gangu. Real talk, bro. You still didn't get me Sheik Lou check. You just gotta get me Loan on my channel, bro.
I speak to Loon more. It'd be more likely. Sheik, I haven't spoken to him in like 2 months, a month and a half.
Yo, I need Loan on my channel, bro, because I rock with Loan, bro.
I spoke to Loon like 3 days ago. I'll speak to him tonight. I'll give him a call.
Give him a call for me, bro. We can be up here. We can be up here when I interview him, bro.
I think he has a different name, Muslim name now.
Yeah, I would be up here. I'm sure. Yeah. I'll reach out to him. I'll let him know.
Reach out to Loan for me, bro, for real.
Absolute. I will.
That's
a good dude too.
Yeah, no, I've been watching. He didn't do too many interviews either. You know what I'm saying?
He came into town. He came into town 2 weeks ago to do like 4 shows. Joe Budden's Queen's Flip, and like 2 other shows, and then he ran back home.
Yeah, no, I just want to get on StreamYard, bro, on live for like an hour. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying, nigga, we both Islamic, bro.
He'd be overseas a lot, but yeah, I know he's back home now, so this is a good time for me to catch him.
Yeah, but yo, here you go. I want you to hear this shit, yo. This is corny ass shit right here, yo. Y'all gonna laugh at this shit. Hold on 1 second. That's one for all 5 hip hop. All 5 access me, yo. I rock with him. That's my dude.
His rhyme, but he pulled out one of the rhymes books. You know, he said, "Bring me Pum's rhyme book," and it was a birthday bag.
Really?
You know, and there was.
What?
Here we go, y'all. Here we go, y'all.
Are you joking?
Here we go, right here. Here we go.
Yo, when did this come out?
I heard about something like that, though. Him taking Pump's rhyme book or something. Like
his rhyme, but he pulled out.
Bought a feature.
Yeah, he bought a feature for De Niro Records for a record with Prophet, and it was a BX to Chicago connection, and he did a verse on there, and he pulled out one of Pun's rhymes books. You know, he said, "Bring me Pum's rhyme book," and it was a birthday bag.
Really?
You know, and there was writings, unused big puns. If you listen to the verse, which is unreleased, which I plan to leak at some point, you can hear the big pun pattern. You know.
How did they have Pun's rhyme book?
I mean that that's their business. That's their thing. You know. Yeah. I don't know the intricate workings of that. That's interesting. But. What? He said it. It wasn't like a secret.
Pause.
I'm sure he's evolved and he does most of his flows on his own.
Now, Liza, Pun's wife, told me that some terror squad cats came in the house and robbed their house and stole a bunch of shit. I guess a whole bunch of Pun shit, material clothing.
You must have stole Pun's book.
Yeah, so that's. I'm just letting you know that they robbed their house one night. You know, so that's so they got some of Pun's shit.
Yeah, Roshan, that's crazy. I know it's blowing your mind because she said it, and then to hear somebody say, he said, "Go get the book." Wow. That shit, that's fucked up. Yeah, I'm blown away.
I'm gonna call her after this. She's gonna watch. I
can tell the way you like. Whoa.
I'm gonna send her this video. She's gonna go crazy. Like, what the fuck? Oh my god.
Born, you need to interview.
You done shook the viral, Born. I ain't never seen this before. I didn't even know this shit, bro.
Yeah. There's Al Prophet, that white junkie.
Yeah, that's how. Yeah, it's a dope dude.
He's a junkie for real, man.
Well, shout out to him because he gave God the alley oop on this one. He laughed. He like, yeah, he did his thing.
Yeah, can't be mad.
On it,
You guys know how it is when you buy a new Mac. It's super fast at first, and then pretty soon after, it starts to slow down. That's pretty cool.
Well, do he?
Do he write his own rhymes now? As we know, he don't. But anyway, shout out to Al Prophet from American Dope. Please make sure y'all go subscribe to his platform. Got excellent work. Now let's get right to it. So TA is still coming out because he is frustrated. We're gonna give you some new information today. So he took to his Instagram and he said this. He said, I've been to Asia twice with you, and it was your show. The first time we got threatened saying if Fat Joe don't get on the plane and come do this show, it's our heads, you sucker. We locked the hotel room door on that girl and said you are not going anywhere. It was my idea to have JB play you and put his shades on and perform from the back while I did the legendary TA shit and ripped the stage. You didn't get sued because of me. Facts. The footage is on YouTube. You are a sucker, man. And he continued on to say is, Fat Joe, what's up with you, man? He said, Fat Joe, what's up with you, my man? Get off that sucker shit. You know I know what's up. Can I get paid? Your time is up. And he goes on to say some more. We got a lot to go through. He said, Fat Joe, you a sucker, man. You don't let niggas shine in your crew. And stop the lies. You didn't make anybody rich in your crew. I never disrespected you. I always kept it real with you. And my loyalty couldn't be questioned. When 50 Cent and the G Unit was on your ass and nobody wanted to stand next to you, I was there, not knowing the outcome. I put my career to the side for you, you sucker. I did right by you. Why you can't do the same? I was the one writing all of your shit. Stop playing with me. Oh, wow. In the middle of me just editing, I just found that he put up another one just recently. This is what he said. Check it out. He said, at Fat Joe, you sucker. Remember, I was the nigga you was crying to every day on the planes after shows because I was ripping down the stage for you, doing 80% of your show because you was lip singing ass nigga. When DJ Khaled bounced and went with Young Money and Cash Money, remember y'all, Khaled was with Fat Joe first. Khaled did not blow up until he separated himself from Fat Joe and dealt with Young Money and Cash Money. Let's continue. Who was there, sucker? Then went to Maybach Music. You was crying hurt to see him win without you. Who was there when Cool and Dre was producing records for 50 Cent in the middle of our beef? Notice I said our beef because I was with you. Now that's loyalty, sucker. I understand business is business, but you are a supreme sucker. Damn, my man, stop playing with me. You see that? Even when he was down and out crying because he hit rock bottom at one point. Remember, he said he went broke. So it's the ones that's there when you have it and lose it and gain it back. It's the ones that's always there when you on the ground, when you hit rock bottom. That's grimy. That's grimy, son. Fat Joe is the rapper, but Connor Gina is the fucked up person. Let's continue, man. I just had to edit this in. This just shows you what kind of person you dealing with. But anyway, let's continue. Oh, and I meant to put like his response to everything because I'm pretty sure he saw my video and CTA coming out on his own. You know what I'm saying? My video he may not necessarily have to see my video, but he knows what's going on. He knows TA is coming out. Now check it out. Out of all of that, his response to all this, and I know it's a subliminal shot to TA, he puts this. Meanwhile, in Beverly Hills. Just let it sink in. Let's continue. Now, I have more information from people that's close to TA. And I said it on my show the other night, but I didn't edit it out and make it as its own video. I just want to say this before I get into it. Fat Joe the rapper is cool, but Joseph Carter Jr. is a fucked up individual. How is it that the majority of people that come in contact with you over time, when things doesn't work out or whatever, how the situation may transpire, it's always something negative, and you may revert back to because they did not reach the level of success as you done. It's not always necessarily the case. It could be they was trying to get there, and y'all made a pact that was going to happen, and you made sure they didn't eat that well, or didn't make sure they plate wasn't full like yours. You made sure they had to eat like college students. You know what I mean? Ramen noodles and shit like that. Y'all get the analogy. So, like, come on, man. It's kind of crazy, but let's go to what's been said. Let's get it, man. Now, here is the disturbing details I was telling you about, man. Now, listen, from an insider that's close to TA has told me, man, listen, this is what he said. He said, but a lot of stuff you said on your YouTube was true. The video that I put up like a week ago about, you know, this situation right here, right? So this will be my second video. But he said a lot of stuff that you said on YouTube was true. TA was getting $250, y'all, per show for 5 years. I need y'all to let that sink in for a little bit. A couple of seconds, okay? Okay. He did it because it was asked of him to take that amount.
Makeup check, hair okay. Something is missing.
A little confidence, maybe.
That's
Dad,
bullshit.
your new best friend. Here, try these on.
Out for now and reap the benefits when Joe get lit again. TA wrote and featured on albums he didn't get paid for. The shows had nothing to do with the writing and albums. And yeah, Joe called him a bum on many occasions. So TA is now speaking out against him because it's time. And yes, Joe provided him with an opportunity to travel the world and make connections. What's good having connections when every idea you bring to the boss gets shut down? There is a lot of information and this gets personal and deep, but you on the right path. But there's 3 sides to every story. I see things from a different lens because I wasn't emotionally and financially attached to Joe. But TA's story is fucked up. He put all his eggs in one basket. And I said that he's going to get blackballed. He said for sure he's been blackballed. Man, that's some crazy shit. I'll tell you a story. There was a show in Asia, what I just read. There was a show in Asia. Joe and Macho didn't show up. The promoters wasn't too happy about that. They were super mad. TA and 3 others were out there. A whole show that Joe was paid for. So TA suggested to the show must go on. One of the members shaved their head and performed as Joe. Just listen to the story, y'all. TA also negotiated more money to be paid because the Terror Squad was performing as well. They killed the show. Joe kept his original payment. The extra money got divided unfairly. Check it out, y'all. They gave TA $500.
Wow.
Bro, I don't know why he allowed this for so long. I could only speculate, but I've known TA since he was 5 years old.
Wow.
So go figure. Before going with Joe, TA had a rap career. He knew a bunch of big names, Dipset, Rough Rider, and Busta Rhymes almost signed him, but he chose Joe. And he was a battle rapper too. Joe know what he seen in my boy. He didn't have TA around him for no reason, and those are facts. Trust me, TA brought that swag. He was always a fly dude, always. For many years, I was upset at TA for even staying down with that dude for so long. I paraphrase that. But we gotta love our people unconditionally. I got out of there. I wasn't willing to be a son-ass nigga doing shit for free. Fuck that. I shot videos for 50 Cent, and he got in his feelings. I knew then I had no future over there.
Right.
I'm gonna leave it right there. That said enough. but you can see the character of this guy, Fat Joe. This dude done wrote hits for him. All I Do Was Win remix with Fat Joe was on there. Wow. The Red Cafe, Paper Toucher remix with Jada Kiss and Fabulous. The Ha Ha, that beat is hard too. With Jeezy, he wrote that. One with Akon, and one time featuring, it was actually T.A.'s song featuring Fat Joe and Remy Ma. Y'all go look it up or go on his Instagram and check it out. The song is.
All right, y'all. Yo, I just had to play that. I just had to put that out there, yo, real quick.
That's crazy.
So I guess he got no publishing, no writer credit for those songs.
Nah, nothing. All he got was $250 a show.
I mean, all right, so he's kind of past the statute of limitations on anything except for if Fat Joe didn't register those songs with the Copyright Office under a PA form, and this guy does, he might be able to get writer credit.
Yeah, he might still be getting writer credit because
I if I knew him, I might be well.
Yo, you look for it, bro. Get your bag, nigga. And I put you on, nigga. I just want 2%, nigga. I need a little extra, man.
Yeah. do you know where he is on Instagram?
What's his name? Matter of fact, I'm with my boy Mike Larry right now. Hold on 1 second while we up here. My boy Mike Larry from hold on 1 second. Right now while we up here, hold on, Mike Larry. Here we go right here.
Yeah. Otherwise, Joe had a copyright claim.
Hold up, right here. Oh, right here. Hold up, right here, bro. Hit him right now. All right, yeah. I just hit it right now. Yo, I used to respect Fat Joe because I thought he was a stand-up dude. Yo, bruh, I lost respect for Fat Joe when I was in the feds. And what's his dude name? Spinner. His last name is Spinner. He was in the sneaker business with Joe. They were selling a sneaker store together. Yeah. And Joe told that nigga when the feds ran down, said that nigga what was it? I'm gonna tell you what it was. It was money laundering. Joe told her that he the one that doing the money laundering. Joe got 3 months. This dude got 3 years in the feds. He had to do 3 years. So he probably had more than 3 years. So you know what I'm saying? All respect for Joe. And then even what Cuba was saying, Cuba was like Joe didn't like black African Americans. You know what I'm saying? Joe, he came in the name of God because he was around a lot of blacks. Those 5%ers. Yeah. But Joe never respected the black man. He respected the white man. The old Faye. The old Faye. If you was a white man, you was an Uncle Tom. That's the only way you rock with you, bro. Let's keep it real, man.
That's why some guys wanted to pull him off and say nigger back in the day. You know what I'm saying? Because he wouldn't know nigger. But that's how they talk. They say they talk in New York.
Yeah, I'm trying to get Jeruda Damage up here too, bro. That's how we do.
Who?
Jeruda Damager.
Oh man, that would be great. That's one of my favorites from back then. That was that guy. Oh, that'd be great.
Yeah, right now I got hold on 1 second. Right now on Saturday, what I got going on Saturday, I got Jay-Z's illegitimate son coming up for an interview. Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Me and we were going back and forth. He told me it was Saturday or Sunday, so I'm gonna do Saturday.
Gonna watch that. He's gonna watch that himself.
Yeah, I hope he do watch it. If he watch it, he tell. If he do watch it, he tell people to watch it. That's gonna give me them views, bro. But yo,
crazy.
But like I said, that shit. Yeah, I'm gonna keep it real, man. You a billionaire. I don't give a fuck if your wife didn't know about all these kids before she got with you or not, bro. You don't deny your seeds, bro. That's some whole shit. That's some bitch play nigga shit, bro. Yo, Brick City, tell what you think about that shit, bro. You know what I'm saying? We from the hood.
Hey man, especially if you're a billionaire, I don't see no reason why you should do some shit like that. Nigga, I mean, even with child support, ain't gonna hurt you either, but still.
I don't know. He's trying to keep his the image of one bloodline or something.
All these kids are grown now, bro. So it shouldn't even matter, bro. Give these kids a little bag and tell them we're building on a rebound, nigga. You ain't gonna fuck your family.
Yeah. I agree. I just don't understand it. Again, like I said, you're a billionaire. That's the son from Baltimore. I mean, from Trenton. The son from okay, yeah.
Audio.
Hold on. That's yo, Brick City Tech. That's what. Oh yeah, the daughter's from daughter's from Maryland. The son is from Jersey. Yo, hold on. Matt Menzel, let me pause your shit. You got the background playing with all the kids shit. Negro.
My bad.
You good, bro? But yo, Gangu, what I was saying is, now what you think about all that shit, bro? You got 3 kids before you got married, and you deny all 3 of them, and you had the 3 kids with Beyonce. Now you
Like
got in the world.
Man, he's trying to do some royalty one bloodline type shit, like fucking like Prince Charles in them or something. You know what I'm saying? Like he you know, I don't know. I've heard things like it's not good for business and the perception of white eyes and things like that. I've heard all sorts of little stories, but I don't know, man. Like it's kind of crazy. I know, then just like your man said, like being a billionaire, you got the bread for that. But he thinks he's royalty, bro. He really thinks he's royalty. That's the only thing I could say. He thinks he's royalty.
He thinks he's an upper crust. He
got his blood. He got his bloodline. He got his bloodline that he acknowledges, and that's the royalty bloodline, and they're moving with that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah. He got horse blinders. He got horse blinders to anything else. That ain't my kid. That's not royalty.
Bro, he's been ducking paternity tests for years now, bro. He's been ducking paternity tests, bro.
Yeah.
And they finally coming through. It's coming through. I'm gonna support the young dude, man. Real talk.
That shit is crazy. But that should be coming and going though, because I heard him talk about it like 3 years ago, and then he disappeared.
Yeah, because the courts are BSing with the shit, bro.
Okay, so Hove got the courts too. He got the white man with the.
Oh yeah, you know he got the courts in Jersey, bro.
Damn Hove, damn Hove. I gotta call him up. Damn. Okay, Hove.
You know you got the white man in Jersey, bro.
Suge said that he's one of the reasons that he's in jail. That they got the politicians paid.
Oh. Damn, that's crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Could be true though. But then Suge, I don't know.
Didn't he get his time reversed?
Well, Suge,
that's what they said.
That's on time taking off.
Yeah, like 10 years or more.
Yeah, he should be home soon.
Yeah, allegedly he might be home soon. Damn, okay. That's crazy.
But yeah, man, I was just what is that? I hope hope dude get all the understanding out of that. After as Carter is the self-made king, my G's. Yo, Gilbert Cannon. That has nothing to do with it, nigga. If you got kids, you hold your kids down, bro. Period, man. Let's be real about it, man. If you dealing with seeds, you hold your seeds down, man. That's some bullshit. That's some old. Yo, bro, I'm a broke nigga. I'm a broke nigga. I got 6 kids, bro. I'm a broke nigga.
Right.
And I did everything I do for my kids. I never been on child support. My kids love me. Now all my baby mamas love me, but my kids love me. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So, yo, bro, you got all that fucking money. It's no way in hell. Yo, 2 of the kids' mothers are dead, bro.
Yeah.
Both of the sons' mothers dead, and the daughter mother.
Well, that's one because there's a daughter too.
The daughter is from Maryland. Her mother's in a wheelchair. She got what's that shit called? What Michael J. Fox got?
What, like MS?
MS. She got multiple sclerosis.
Wow.
2 died, and 1 got multiple sclerosis, nigga. And you don't want to hold your kids down, nigga. You a bitch ass nigga, bro. I snatched that universal chain off his fucking neck, nigga. You ain't God, nigga. God provides. He take cares, and he holds down the queens of his universe, bro. He holds down his seeds, man. Period.
Yeah, well, I don't know why he's in denial, man. That shit don't even make any sense.
Yo, that don't make no sense. All the kids look like him, bro. All 3 of them kids look like him, bro. Is that my niece in the background? Matt Middle, show me my niece.
Come say hi. Come say hi to the man them.
Show me my niece, Matt Middle. Since she talk. No, show me me. Show me my niece, nigga. She talking. Where's she at? Hey, DC. Uncle Cross in the building too. Say hi to Uncle Cross. Uncle Cross. Say hi to your niece, nigga. AKA the plug. Your niece speaking to you.
Cross is probably
Cross, how you doing, son? Hey, Niecy. Love you. Love you. Love you. My kisses. Kisses.
Yeah.
There you go. There's my girl right there. And Cross, there you go. Hold on, Cross. You muted. Unmute yourself.
Hey, mommy. Hey, queen.
Hey. Say hey, mama.
Wagwan.
Hey, wagwan.
Okay.
Yeah, there you go.
Right there. That's the man. That's the man with the plan to get this.
That's right. That's love.
Mm-hmm. Hip hop back on track. So, yeah.
That's right.
Hold on, yeah, she's very pretty. There you go. Monique Hill, y'all only say, hey, pretty. Yo, Jay-Z is not no Mason. He's a sinner. God body. So, hey, my baby.
Bye.
Bye-bye. Jay-Z is not a Mason. He's God body. Y'all see one universal flag on his neck, bro?
The word?
Yeah. Yo, hold up. Yo, I'm about to show you right now. Hold up. Cause I'm a nigga like that. I'm about to show you. Here we go, y'all. I'm gonna show you right now. I'm gonna show you right now, yo. I'll show you right now. We go, y'all, right here. Hold on.
Rewarded for your generosity. Help save so many lives. Donate at CSL Plasma today.
I hope nothing gets stolen this weekend. These people love to blame the immigrants.
I don't know if this is great or an Italian version of Get Out.
Sebastian, you're dude.
It's not up.
My mom can't unsee that.
About My Father, rated PG-13, May 26th.
Speak about your experience and now why. Because you're the guard now, but I want to know how you experienced and now why, growing up and now why led you to get knowledge, and then led you to hip hop, then led you to getting knowledge.
Well, it's funny, you know, I talked to the guard soon as about this, and even listening to like KRS-One, he speaks on like how like we're governed by hip hop. So you know what I mean? So it wasn't even, you know what I mean? It's like, how do you get into hip hop? You don't, you know what I mean? It's like, it's a part of us. That shit is, hip hop is fucking science. You know what I mean? So it's like, if you really dig into it and you look at the history, it's like, you know, DJing, B-boy, you know, spitting lyrics, all that shit. Every last element you can think of, like that shit has been around. We just put a name on it finally, hip hop. Boom, you know what I'm saying? So, so that, you know, that was easy. I could just say that was real natural.
And you came out, I mean, cut you, but you came up in the 90s, basically. You were born,
I was born in 92.
92.
So, 92. Yeah. So, I got like a little, that's probably why I'm respectable. Like, I got respect for people, you know what I'm saying? I got it, like, right, we were right in there, right up to like 95.
Right.
Nah, but, you know, late 90s, early 2000s, I could just remember, like, you know, just the baggy scenes and the baggy clothes, you know, AVX, leather jackets, pals and stuff like that. I just remember, especially because I
G's would say, you know, they didn't like that, the whole. I just wanted him to explain it more, but without him even explaining it, it was able to spark him.
So you thought Charlamagne was gonna ask him about that shit?
Sure. Not so much Charlamagne, but I know there was somebody around him that kind of was, you know, like yo, explain it. You know, but then Charlamagne did ask me.
Now, you know, if you walk around with that chain all day, people gonna be asking you, "What's the science? What's today's mathematics?"
Yeah.
All day
This,
long.
by the way, this isn't even my chain. I stole it from somebody. Yeah. I'll tell y'all who got off camera.
You stealing chains? You be a world star?
Not really stealing.
Does it mean anything to you though?
Yeah, a little bit.
You could have elaborated a little bit
That's
more.
what I'm saying. It's like, when you got the knowledge, you know exactly what to ask. Like, I would have asked Hope, what did you know about that chain? I would have asked him, you know, who the 85%.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, you know what I mean? So it's like.
All right, see, I see Hope with the universal flag on his neck. This universal flag that way on my neck every day. You know what I'm saying? So he's not no Freemason. That shows he's a true and living God. But he's not living like a true and living God because nobody's putting his feet to the pans.
Right.
What they used to do us, they put our feet to the fire when we got knowledge of self, bro. My father was God. My father put my feet to the fire, nigga. You can't walk around call yourself born divine, almighty Allah, and you don't know your lessons, nigga. You wearing this chain, you can't do that. Let's keep it real. You can't do that. But this nigga did it. He's doing it. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I show him proof of him every day, bro. Niggas don't question me. They see that universal flag behind my back. They see it on my chest. They see how I speak. They hear how I add on a bell, bro. These niggas ain't gonna say that to me. But niggas like Jay-Z, he said, yeah, you know what I'm saying? I stole it from somebody. No, there ain't no ha about that shit, nigga. You want a universal flag, nigga. Either you're Allah or you not, nigga. Either you're a mice or you're a man, nigga. What are you? You're a mice or a man, nigga?
Facts.
Let's keep it real. But no, I'm just going through all this, but yo, I just want to show you who he's talking about, you know what I'm saying? But yo, like I said, we all know and understand that Biggie had nothing to do with Tupac's death or none of that shit. He had nothing to do with Tupac getting shot or anything like that. That was his whack ass fucking Murder Inc. Not Murder Inc. Not fuck. What's it? Death Row niggas. Death Row niggas.
Death Row
niggas to start that shit.
Yo, I don't know why you would send your asset to go out and fight. You know what I'm saying? Your $1 million.
Multi-million, because you know what? If he get killed, you still getting paid off this nigga.
That's how he looked at it, eh? Straight up.
If he die, I'm still gonna get rich.
Yep. You got the insurance policy and everything. So you want to be a gangster, Pac?
Oh, y'all L7. Hold up. Y'all L7. Hold up. Pause up. Y'all L7. I seen him with a flag recently in a New York Knicks basketball game. It was like last year, bro. I said he wore a flag recently, bro. This was old as hell, but he wore a flag since he had his dreads, bro. Looked like Basquiat, the gay painter.
Yeah, he like Basquiat, man.
He had a flag on last year, bro, in the New York Knicks game, bro. I seen it then. You know what I'm saying? But you know what I'm saying? I ain't the type of nigga. I ain't gonna judge a nigga. Cause you know what I'm saying? I'm not perfect, but I am a law. And I'm gonna show and prove who I am every day of the fucking week. I'm gonna live Islam. I'm gonna live Islam to the fullest. I ain't gonna bow my head and bang my head like I'm a Muslim, but I'm gonna live Islam to the fullest. I'm gonna live a righteous way of life, regardless of whom, what, or what. My word is my bond, nigga.
I self-Lord and master, for real.
I self-Lord and master. But you listen to Lil Shawn. Lil Shawn speaking some facts, bro.
Yeah, I believe what he's saying.
Me too, bro. A lot of niggas didn't believe what he was saying, bro.
Nah, I believe him.
Even Gene came up. Gene don't like Lil Shawn. Gene came up and said, "Yo, nah, Biggie had nothing to do with that Tupac shit. Biggie love Pac."
I think he'd know. He's been with those guys many nights. If anybody's gonna know any leaked information, it would be him. You know what I'm saying? Honestly, I mean, please, I used to be a bad boy all the time, and he was there 8 times more than me. You know what I'm saying? And I know shit that I can't speak about. So I can imagine what he knows, because I was just hanging out. I'd see Gene there and shit. I know some things. I can't talk. You know what I'm saying? So I know he knows extra shit he can't talk about. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
For sure. I promise you.
Well, Joe, I need you to hit your boy for me, man. Get on my show, man.
I will. I spoke to Lou a couple days ago. I got to speak to him again anyway over some work. So I'll reach out to him before he slips out of town. It's probably best I reach out to him tonight.
Yeah, reach out tonight, bro. Call me at Twitter, son, nigga, so I can build with the brothers. You know what I'm saying? Because I ain't paying nigga no money. I just want him to come up and speak his story, man, and show love. No, I'm broke, nigga. I don't have to rob a nigga to get an interview. You know what I mean? I don't have to rob a nigga to get an interview, bro.
Yeah, you shouldn't have to do all that anyway.
Nah, because like I said, I always had love for Lil, man. I rock with Lil, bro. Even when that shit was going on with him and Mace. I'm like, yo, I knew Mace had a fucked up position about himself. You know what I mean? But Mace was a smart businessman. Mace was smart because he the only nigga that robbed Diddy.
Yeah, Bob, that came up.
Mace the only nigga that robbed Diddy, yo. You want to kill Peace Queen, I definitely will. You do the same. Salute. Mace the only nigga that got the one up on Diddy. That's crazy. And Mace was a sissy. You know what I'm saying? Mace had a little sissy in him.
Mace was caught with a tranny, right?
Yeah. Mace and Diddy was fall off them boys together. We let them boys. We let them chicks with the dicks. They let the chicks with the dicks. But yo, yeah, hold up. Right now, I'm about to end this. But before I go, I'm gonna play my little bro Chris Strong of Princeton, New Jersey shit, man. Btbtv in the building.
Salute to the chat, everybody, too.
Salute to the chat, most definitely.
What up, y'all? You know who it is. Your boy Jada Kiss, you know what I mean? Right now with Chris Strong. Shout out to Camden, New Jersey, all my niggas out there. Let's get right into it.
Got the smartest track on YouTube right now.
Btbtv.
Holla.
Yo.
Chris Shawn, man.
Let's get
him, man. Yeah. Never off plan. Used to get busy with them guns in my hand. 4 or 5 or a black 9 with a grand in my pocket and beef cool as a fan. Btbtv, we are not playing. Y'all just talk, we back it up and down. Sideways, F what y'all saying. We Kyrie and Kanye. This a boss talk, so you clowns should just fly away. Hop on the bridge, throw your frame off the highway. This not a game, this is business, this my way. Real talk, your opinion is nothing to us. We gon' stay on chill, long as y'all don't violate. But it's not fair. We could be cool or your worst nightmare. We the best, I swear. And you could be my friend or enemy, I don't care. And you better beware. Cause we coming for the whole pie and we don't share. No, it just ain't fair. But we the best, I swear. We the best, I stay up in the mix. A project politics, my mood kinda sick. Name well known from the hood to the sticks. 100 on the highway, flying so fast, burn the gears when I shift. Some people kick dirt on your name, what shoes you gave them. Broke your back for them and they got the nerve to play you. Kick rap's door all pushed and shoved my way through. Bum rush the kitchen, put my floor up on the menu. The jealousy be hitting up in jokes. That's why I stay serious like David Banner turned in the Hulk in pure form like the Pope. Haters get infrared beams with the scope, so run and get ghosts. We fight good, boxed in like Floyd on the ropes. I'm the great black hope. Man, we the team and they know it coast to coast and it just ain't fair. We could be cool or your worst nightmare. We the best, I swear. And you can be my friend or enemy, I don't care. And you better beware. Cause we coming for the whole pie and we don't share. No, it just ain't fair. We the best, if you with us, put your lighters in the air. No, it just ain't fair. Btbtv. Just ain't fair.
Alright, child. Yo, before I go, let me say this. Peace to the 5% nation of guys and nerfs. Salam alaikum, hamdulillah, rahmat to Allah, to all the true Muslim brothers and sisters out there. This is the King of New Jersey. This is Btbtv, where we bully the bullies. I'm your honorable host, born divine almighty Allah. And we ain't no Bloods or no Crips. We doing our own thing. Btbtv that started his own gang. Like, nigga, what? We got Goggle Roach in the building. Take care of the plug. The Matt show. We did a great show today. Even though niggas didn't want to hear us, but we gonna let them hear what we want. Fuck these niggas, man. Let's do our thing, nigga. We out of here. Yo, hold up. Before you hang up, don't hang up. Yeah, hold up. Don't get off here. Hold up.